Hey, it's BGV and welcome to the GV stream, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're continuing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, with the restored content mod. It's like the longest video game name in history. I always stumble over it. Yeah, we'll be continuing our Star Wars KOTOR 2 playthrough. This is part 17. So if you haven't watched the whole thing, it will be on a playlist. Yeah, it is going to be on a playlist on youtube.com/Grohlvana if you'd like to check it out. Full playlist. Just check the playlists tab also. The live tab and also the GV stream archive/guides YouTube channel as well. Which will have basically the intro and outro of the streams cut out just for a little bit better of a efficient upload. If you haven't checked out the rest of the series, as well as KOTOR 1, also on the main channel, youtube.com/Grohlvana. Oh, that's right. We're just straight up in Onderon now. Castor Vin in the Merchant Quarter. Oh, we're just doing it. Okay, story thus far is, yeah, we're going through all the different planets, and now we have returned to Onderon. Basically, we needed to do Duxon, which is the moon, and Onderon, and then leave, and then come back, and now we're finally able to come back, and now we're doing a two-pronged attack. One is led by Visas, where we infiltrated the Sith tomb of Freedon Nad to wipe out the Sith forces there. And then the other thing we have to do is, like, take over Onderon, which is the planet. Duxon is the moon. So two-pronged attack pretty much with half and half of our squad. So, yeah, looks like we just need to jump into this. Also, we have a level up skills. Awareness, persuade, and repair. Computer use we don't want. Instead, I'll take security. Yep. Powers. We have a gluttony of choices here for the powers. Crush opposition requires level 9 Sith Lord? How do we not have that by now? Maybe we just need to get to level 9. 9 levels past when we got that. Yeah, what do we even take? I mean, honestly, we have so much stuff. Force Valor, Force Resistance. I don't really want defensive options. We're full on offense here. Force Deflection. Power gives the Jedi the ability to deflect any ranged attacks without a lightsaber. But we have a lightsaber. But maybe this just stacks with it. Without a lightsaber, unlike with Force Deflection, the Jedi can also reflect these attacks back at enemies, is always in effect, and an extra +3 to all deflection rolls. I mean, you can also do Disabled Droid, just to have a droid option, even though we have that on our other peeps. Yeah, I suppose so. Beast Confusion, Alright, we'll just take the droid option, since we don't have it on this character. But honestly, Force Storm is better anyways. Deals more damage. Insanity. Alright, we'll just get this. It's a passive, sure. Remaining power is 1. Oh, we can just get both of them. Look at that. This power gives the Jedi the ability to deflect ranged attacks without a lightsaber. Unlike with Force Deflection, the Jedi can also reflect these attacks back at enemies. This power is always in effect and provides an extra +3 to all deflection rolls. I don't know if that means it works with a lightsaber, because we have a lightsaber, but whatever. Unarmed Specialist skills. Do we want to just recommend this here? Stealth is such a waste, but that's fine. Resilience, Sorasu, lightsaber form. Can I, like, auto-level up, actually? Yeah, we want to give her all the buffing powers. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum, ba-ba-da-bum-bum. What do we got here? Insanity? Sure. We'll give you insanity. I think I'm going to auto-level up Kreia because I don't think we're going to use Kreia. Yeah, sure. And then Mando. Level up skills, recommended awareness, and treat injury. Wow, what amazing level up that was. Okay, then we can give stuff to Kreia, but honestly, Kester is so powerful, we probably don't even have to. 5,000 XP received? From what? Royalist soldiers. Is it literally just this guy? I'm gonna kill you, literally, with kill. Dead soldier, which we can attack for some reason. Achievement unlocked. Talk them to death for having 30 persuasion. I'm assuming because Kreia buffed us. Seems like we have massive buffs at the moment.
Did you have to land in a basilisk? We have vivid memories of the last time they fell to Isis. The men still aren't convinced that there isn't a Mandalorian invasion.
It's nice to see we're still remembered.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. We got Mandalore with us here. Do you plan on playing Fate of the Old Republic? Yeah, I definitely want to look into it. I don't know much about it. I still have to watch all those trailers and everything, but I definitely want to at least look into it. I probably would be interested at this point. What's up, Angie? I'm not a big, like, Star Wars show person. The next show I'm going to watch is Andor. I really don't have much interest in all the other shows, to be quite honest, but I do want to watch Andor, and then maybe from there go into the other shows. So I haven't seen Ahsoka Season 1. Just not like a huge Star Wars show guy, although I did like The Mandalorian. You've definitely left an impression on Isis. The basilisks tend to stick out. What is it, Tobin?
I'm glad we finally met up again.
Okay, so this is the second in charge, second in command from... who? Yeah, and we're still looking for Kavar, who's the Jedi we're hunting. I guess that would be what we're most concerned with. Your men are no concern to me. For your sake, I hope our deal hasn't changed.
We will honor our end of the deal. The General is coming right now to brief you. Thank you for coming here.
It is an honor to meet you, Master Jedi.
I feel like we're about to get betrayed. The guy said, brief you, ... Get to the point.
I trust that Colonel Tobin has made adequate arrangements for you. I understand you've already sent your people to deal with the Sith on the moon.
Yep, and I'm sure they're doing great. The matter of payment was never completely resolved. Spare me the formalities? Yeah, exactly. I love being evil in games. It's just like right to the point without all the bullshit. Spare me the formalities, General. Tell me how I can reach Master Kavar.
That is part of the plan. My plan is to divide my forces. My main body has many Sith soldiers and their masters. Also, it has many beasts that somehow the Sith control. I am going to take that body and assault the royal palace head-on. The casualties will be extreme, but we will break through, and also weaken the Sith tremendously. I want you to lead a detachment of my men that will take the sky ramp, then go to the palace via that route. You will have no Sith and no beasts. Your leadership and prowess will be the only chance they have. I know that you can do the job. You should make haste to the palace, because at any point they will have learned of your attack on their base on the Duxon moon. Together, we will crush their army, and then deal with Talia. After that, it won't take the Sith long to realize they've been betrayed. But together, we will crush their forces, and then deal with Talia.
Okay, even though we're basically a Sith, which is what's odd about KOTOR 1 and 2, if you go the evil route. Can you hold off the Sith long enough before I get to you? How do you plan on dealing with Talia? I will see you in the Royal Palace. I don't think we have any concerns about being able to get this done. I think we're pretty confident there. I'll see you in the Royal Palace.
You will need to clear the way for our troops on the sky ramp. One of my officers will be assigned to you to follow your orders. When we meet again, it will be in the palace, and death to anyone that stands in our way.
Colonel Tobin has ordered us to follow you. With you in command, the royal palace will fall this day.
I think that's safe to say, yes.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith, but those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
I think the situation has gotten even worse.
Worse? How is that even possible?
It can always get worse. An old student is returning. I fear for us all.
My men and I will meet you at the sky ramp.
All right, let's get going. Enough talking. Let's just do it. We got the momentum. Vaklu Soldier. Yeah, that was what's always been weird with KOTOR 1 and 2 is like they present the Sith and the Jedi as kind of like separate from you, even though really you're like aligning yourself with being a Jedi or a Sith. It's odd, because it's like, if you want to be pure evil, dark side in this game, you know, the Sith are still kind of your enemies. The Jedi are still kind of your enemies. I guess they give you that option just to really ally yourself with either side. But I don't know. It's like, I'm down to be a Sith if that's possible, but it's constantly like, no, we have to be fighting the Sith. We can never join them or do anything. I wonder if it would have been possible to, like, allow the player to join them or the Jedi as sort of like a guild. I mean, you kind of do in KOTOR 1, at least the Jedi. It almost seems like they just want you to be Jedi. Like, you have to be a Jedi. But maybe I just don't understand the factions enough in Star Wars. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so we got to clear the sky ramp. And yeah, this was the merchant quarter where there was that giant, you know, rabble. What are you doing, Greya? So if I remember correctly, where was the sky ramp? I think it was this way. Verpine prototype shield. Yeah, it was like past the... Where was it? It was like over here, I think. Oh yeah, like right here, because this is where we killed that one general guy. It's the sky ramp. Let's head inside.
The sky ramp is one of the primary access routes to the royal palace. Our fighters have been strafing and bombing this area routinely. There are still royalists defending this area, but their numbers should be thinned. There are 2 force shield checkpoints. We need to gain access to the turret tower. There is an access terminal that can shut those shields down. You and I should clear the path. Then my men will follow.
That one guy just straight up disappeared. Went back to his home planet. Okay, I mean, do whatever you guys want. Ultimately, you know, we're so strong again. I mean, you know, you can chill or you do whatever. It's really just gonna come down to shocking them all to death, like so. Okay, let's hold off on that. We've got these mines here. Oh yeah, it's also good for clearing out mines. The disabled droid. Do we still have no way to deal with these?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on, Kester. I need Kester to, like, cancel combat and move over here. And I need Kreia to blow these up.
I hear you.
There we go. Royalist soldier.
They're coming! They're coming! Call for reinforcements! Vaklu's troops are storming the sky ramp!
You got that right, buddy boy. One last guy. Do you think you can do it, buddy? The answer is no, I'm afraid. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Let's go back and loot these remains if we can. Mandalorian power shield. Yeah, I feel like playing with Kreia has just got to be the best way to do it. I mean, she's just so strong. Like, the fact that she will buff you, you know? Hyper adrenal stamina. Wait, what? Switch to get items? Oops. Take that. Nothing back there. Absorption visor, security tunnel, sonic grenade. Shawnee battle step. How are you guys still not dead? It's time to go. It's not happening for you. I hate to say it. Cystic electric blaster. Looks a lot like my alien blaster from Fallout that Ace of Swords made way back when. Ichani dueling shield. Ichani dueling shield. Okay, let's heal everybody. And let's go this way. Onderon military droid. Cancel that. Hold on. Let's do a combo here. Let's do Force Scream into Force Storm. You just get so much experience, but now it takes so much to level up.
I'll have some men keep the royalists in the barracks pinned down. The palace is the main objective. The men inside aren't important.
The what? So wait, not here is what you're saying? Wait, what? Sorry, everything looks so similar to me. Although this is cool. I do like how Onderon looks, especially with that giant ramp behind us. Oh. So where are we trying to go? Here? Map note workbench. Map note barracks. I forgot what he just said. Do we want to do this area or do we not? I'm assuming he wants us to go over there, but we'll check this out first. Mandalorian power shield. Physical boost packet. Are you guys good or bad? Vaklu troopers. Okay, hold on, guys. We got this little optional bunker to loot. Construction kit. What do we have in here? Show me something that I can use. Oh. Large locker. Security tunneler, hyper-adrenal strength, and chemicals. Beautiful. Plentiful. Chemicals. Armored flight suit. Interesting. Force shield, Trandushan double blade. Mandalorian assault armor, chemicals, and credits. We just can't, like, customize our characters too much. Mandalore doesn't really give you a lot to do, fortunately. This guy's, like... We can, like, he's got, like, a red reticle. Like, he's, like, faking his death, basically. Alright. Let's go to the other side. Okay, this way, fellas. Over yonder. They made this area, like, so large, too. Okay, let's go check this part out. Any little hidden chests? I mean, I would put, like, a little foot locker over here. Oh, there's something. Skills implant and parts. Skills implant. Okay. These guys aren't doing too well. I don't know if I can heal them or not. It seems like I can't. Okay, what's up, guys? Okay, you guys chill for a sec. I'm gonna try to maybe heal these Vaklu dudes. Okay, you there? Hold on, sir. 1 sec. Nope. Looks like we can't heal them.
Their slicer overloaded that power conductor. We can't do anything about it here. The palace has already locked down all secondary computer systems on the sky ramp. But we'll find their slicer in the palace and make him pay. Until then, beware of any more surprises.
Alright, I mean, it dealt, like, what? 1/15 of my HP there? It's not a big deal. I mean, it's definitely surprising, for sure. But no need to...
Attack them, men! Don't let them take the turret!
Oh, hello. Yeah, it's interesting how much optional stuff you can do here. Great job, guys.
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
Construction kit and credits. What do you got? Verpine Zal Alloy Mesh and Life Support Pack. Concussion Grenade. We can interact with this here. Turret Control Tower Console. Enter command. Access turret control. This terminal shows that many of Talia's ships are patrolling the vicinity, bombarding Vaclu's troops. You can help by shooting down those ships with this turret? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, they didn't put too much of this minigame in. Alright, so how does this work? Okay. I think that's everybody. You don't even get like a message about that? That's it? Deactivate force shield barrier, but you can just do it yourself too. Okay, this is about to be a slaughter now. Deactivation sequence complete. Computer access other systems. All secondary systems disabled by remote admin. Fine with me. Excuse me. I've got to get through. Excuse me.
The Royalists have been preparing the defense of the sky ramp for some time. There are mines, turrets, and worse up ahead. If you clear the way, we will follow.
Yeah, I know, man. You don't gotta literally keep telling me you're gonna follow me. Like, we're doing a frontal assault here. I'm aware. Just follow behind, and we'll make it happen. You know? Okay, force scream into 1,000,000 force storms should destroy them.
They're gonna overrun our position. Send in the droid reinforcements. We need them now.
So, like I said, you don't gotta keep like doing that. Like, just let me. You know, they're gonna get wiped out here. I mean, just watch. It's not a big deal. Just let me do my thing. See? Yeah, should we? I'm gonna say, shouldn't we be able to destroy those minefields? I guess not. Okay, hold on. You guys don't have to run into the mines. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, so much slaughter.
Someone get the force shield back online! Get it up now! It's too late. He's unstoppable! Run! Run!
Yeah, what would putting the force shield back up do? I mean, you just lock us in here with you ultimately. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, once again, I'm going to give you a Master Force Scream into a whole lot of shocks, and it's going to hurt really, really bad.
Time to die. Who wants to die first?
So much experience, holy shit. Oh my god. I don't know how much experience that was total, but I'm sure it was a lot. Okay, Cray, you're gonna get an auto level up, and Mr. Mando, you're gonna get... So what's the deal? Like, Dex sucks because his equipment blocks it or whatever, so I don't even know if it's worth it, but it should still affect his damage with a blaster, right? So I guess we'll give him Dex. Skills will go auto, awareness and treat injury, okay, and then feats, what do we want him to have? So what does this do? When activated, this feat doubles the critical threat range of ranged attacks. Right. We pretty much only use rapid shot anyways. Power attack, What do we give him? There's really just nothing that like stands out. Regenerate vitality points. Super duper weak. Could maybe save him. Probably not. What else have we not taken? Weapon proficiency, melee, but we're not really using melee on him. There's just not really anything to take. Empathy? Honestly, that's probably the best. Persuade, awareness, and treat injury. But let's just give him regen vitality, I suppose. Not very strong, I don't think. So many remains to loot, too. What's up, Mark? After watching your Terraria stream, I bought the game and tried it for myself. I'm loving it so far, even though I'm confused most of the time on how to do stuff. Yeah, it's definitely one of those need a wiki open at all times type games. But, I'm by all accounts still a beginner, but I really, really love it. I'm sure when I get a spare moment, I'll just really dive into it in my spare time. What's up, Evan Cantarelli? Yeah, I've enjoyed pretty much everything. I don't know why KOTOR 1 and 2 both start with really boring, bland sections, because everything after it in both KOTOR 1 and 2 is great. So pretty much as soon as we got off of TSF, yeah, with Paragus going into TSF Station, I was just like, man, this is going to be a drag. But then it really picks up after that, so again, I just don't know why they start you on those and why they start you on Taurus and KOTOR 1. I feel like it's not good for getting players excited for everything that's to come.
I just sent a message to the men to secure the sky ramp. Command has already broken into the palace grounds. By the time we get to the palace, they'll be inside. Colonel Tobin will meet us there.
I feel like this guy gets 100 lines of dialogue about going into the palace. I'm like, yeah, I know. What do you think we're doing, dude? We're trying to get into the palace. Just keep going into the palace. All right, let's make a save since we're outside of the palace. Here we go.
General Vaklu is fighting the Sith. Men, attack the Sith. Protect the General.
Okay, let's go. Dark Jedi Apprentice. Master Force Scream into 4 storms.
No one crosses me.
The plan seems to be working. The Sith and their forces went to the north, but the beasts turned on the Sith and us. It is chaos behind me. In order to get to the throne room, we'll have to open the security door. There are security terminals to the north and south. Both terminals need to be deactivated to open the way to the throne room, which means you'll have to deal with the Sith to the north and Talia's Royal Guard to the south. My officer will catch up to you once you've secured one of the terminals. He can escort you back here quickly if you desire.
Okay, I mean, whatever works. Everybody will die. Where's the enemy slicer?
Yes, he's caused a lot of problems. He'll be at one of the security terminals. If you find him, make his end painful.
That's the plan. Colonel Tobin. All right, let's loot these fellas. Adhesive grenade. Credits. Okay, so they said to the north and to the south. So this is one. This is the other one. What's over here? Computer terminal. Terminal offline. Security door. Locked. Okay, well, where do we want to go first? Let's go this way. I'm assuming he'll let me pass them, right? Yep. Guess the old game designers thought starting is less exciting than building from it is the best pacing. I mean, it kind of is, but I also feel like, I don't know, you need something a little more interesting at the beginning. At least like a cutscene or something.
Thanks for your help.
Which I guess
General
they did have, but I
Vaklu
just
is
mean
the
like...
rightful-
Yeah, I agree they should definitely build over the course of the game, but I don't know. If I was designing KOTOR 1 or 2, I definitely would not start with how dry Paragus and Taurus are. But that's just me. It's Bolas.
The ruler of Onderon now.
Bye. Yeah.
Why did the beast turn on us, Master?
Be silent. It's the moon. The Duxan moon. Vaklu has indeed betrayed us. First we kill the beasts, then the royalists, and then Vaklu dies.
That take was really funny from that guy. Why did the beast turn on us, Master? Okay, hold on. I'll be around there in just a sec. Information terminal disabled. Remote access. Access computer logs. Computer abort console overload sequence. I don't think we have a good computer. Identify user 0. Failure access denied. Overload sequence initiated. Message from user 0. Here's a present for you, Jedi. So the hacker is taunting us, much like the GTA 6 hacker. Or a leaker. Royalist soldiers. Okay, we're gonna give you Force Wave into a... Yeah, we'll just give you a couple of these. Bum, 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 bum. Security tunneler. Okay, we gotta level up too. Attributes. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Strength is so low. Dex, Constitution, Intelligence, and Wisdom. What does Wisdom do? This is just damage, right? Yeah, I think we want damage. Okay, skills, recommended. Computer use, no. Security, yes. Feats. No reason for armor, right? Because we'll always have a robe. Maybe there's some sort of thing that can get around that. Flurry would be good, I guess, for melee. Not that we use melee all that much. What's this? Saving throws? That's alright. I feel like it's been forever since we've got an actual feat. Adds a +1 bonus with melee weapons, which I think does go with lightsabers, if I remember correctly. Defense there, eh. Characters that focus on using single one-handed weapons in battle gain +1 to attack and +1 to defense due to the efficiency of this form of combat. Have we not taken that? Master Dual Strike. Yeah, I think we want that. What's this? Precise shot. Okay, let's take that. Boom, boom, boom. Crush Opposition 3, granted. So what's Crush Opposition 3? This power saps the will of every enemy within a 15-meter radius of a target enemy. Targets suffer -3 to hit. And -3 to future will saves. Enemies can resist this effect with a will save against a DC of 5 plus the attacking character's level plus attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers. This effect lasts for 45 seconds. I feel like we have better stuff than that, honestly. Oh, we still didn't take the droid thing. Yeah, let's get that. Bum, ba-dum. Yeah, sure. Let's just get the disabled droid power. Okay. Crystal Pontite. From some sort of treasure chest in here. Museum treasure. Ossus Keeper robe. Oh yeah, we probably have a better robe too. I gotta check that. Crystal Viridian. Jal Shay Perception Gloves. And where does this go? Military Droid Mark 1. Alright, hold on, buddy. I think I have some upgrades here. Okay. Reflex 1, Dex 2. Reflex 1, Strength. Stealth 1, Dex 1. Constitution, Dex, and Strength. Regen 1. Awareness, Computer, Demolitions, Persuade, Repair, Security, Stealth, Treat Injury. Could be helpful. What do we have? Dex 2. What's that other one? Constitution, Dex, and Strength. I think we want that. How do we not have anything here? Survey gear. Awareness, immunity to poison, stealth, immunity to critical hits, and a bunch of other stuff. Bonus feat, blaster, useless. Dex +2, though. Force mask is terrible. Matakai meditation, banned. Immunity versus dark side, saves will, wisdom 2. It's definitely that. Attack mod 2, Dex 2, precise shot. Force resist. Okay, we definitely want this. Yeah, wisdom +2 is nice. Okay. Then, Sith Power Gauntlets is strength +3. Dex +1, wisdom +1, so I think we do want that. And then we could just put a flat upgrade here to saves all +4. Shields. Yeah, so let's switch this to this. And then here. Norris Robe. Sucks. Charisma, Intelligence, and Wisdom. What do we have? Damage bonus 3. A bunch of damage resistances, which Strength, Wisdom +4. That's going to be hard to beat. Wisdom and Intelligence +4. Oasis Keeper. So that actually might be good. I don't know, obviously, like the direct combination that you would need here to be really, really good. Bondon Alloy Heavy Suit. Max Dex bonus +3. Yeah. All right, let's do it. That might be better. I'm not sure. And then we have none. Oh, Tech Specialist. Bunch of skills. Dex +2 strength. Wisdom +1. Skill, stealth, and dex. Stealth and dex. Okay. Alright. So let's just try to attack this guy normally now. What is happening? What's stunning me?
I will silence this one.
Is it just like the gas? It's not a big deal. Why is it having that much effect on me? Wow. It's weird. Okay. Everybody out of here. That room sucks. What's up, Roger Hunt? Do you prefer KOTOR 1 or 2? I would definitely say KOTOR 2 thus far. I really like KOTOR 2. I like both games, but for me personally, KOTOR 2, I would say. Bum, bum. Did you hear that the leaker has GTA 6 to automatically release if he's unable to stop it from being released periodically? Yes. I did hear that, but I've also heard that's malarkey, and it might just be a... what do you call it? Crystal Opila. Might be a, an empty threat. I don't know. That whole leaking situation is really, really bizarre. So, based on all the leaks I've seen, it almost, yeah, I've heard that he may just have a certain amount of gameplay and he's trying to, like, extend it as much as he can. Because he's going to run out of content eventually. And I kind of get the feeling that that's the case. I almost feel like he's trying to pretend as if he has more stuff than he really does. So, I don't know. It's a very bizarre situation in general. Museum terminal access limited. Palace security protocols engaged. Enter command. Access poison gas defenses. Grant security clearance. Success. Message from user 0. Nice try, Jedi. Okay. This guy's really annoying. I don't really care about the poison, but I just want to not get stunned here. The Oblivion walkthrough finalized. I never played the OG, and I've only put 30 hours into the new one, mostly exploration. Glad you 100%ed it. Well, yeah, I'm glad it's finished. I mean, all good things, that sort of thing, right? I'm really excited to do whatever we do next. I really want to make sure whatever it is like something from the bottom of my heart I'm really, really excited to do. I don't know if it'll be a let's play, playthrough, walkthrough, 100%. I'm not sure what. I just am sure that whatever it is, I'm really, really, really going to make sure it's like, this is what I'm dying to do right now. So we'll see what happens. First step is to finish Red Dead 2, though, after Oblivion's finished, which it is finished, but the finale airs Friday, obviously. GAN silencer security tunnel. GAN silencer. Okay, so this guy's taunting me, which, yes, we will definitely make sure he suffers if we can find the slicer, which I'm not sure where he is. Cryobon grenade. Sonic grenade. And another door. This looks like a trapped room if I ever saw one. Terminal locked by another user? I almost wonder if this is a character that we know or something. They're really kind of be setting up this hacker to be a really annoying dude. What are these guys? Military droids? Okay, let's hit them with the Force Storm. Bye-bye. Okay, where does this go? The door is not openable. Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, this is going to be very, very, very satisfying. I'm going to hit you with a Crush Opposition, actually, and then the Force Storm.
For Clan Order!
I feel like Crush Opposition is really not that great. I bet the other Prestige classes beat it out. Secondary security loading complete. Enter command. Access security cameras. Primary cameras inaccessible. Secondary cameras accessed. Enter command. Grand Hall. Museum. Activate museum security system. Not that that matters. We already cleared that out. Okay, primary security terminal. Oh, that's the hacker right there. Or the slicer. Now, he must know we're here. It would be so fun to just, like, zap him there, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. Primary security terminal. So that's where he's at. System commands. Open all security doors. Enter command. Upload area schematics. Uploaded. Disable security terminal. Offline. But we disabled this one? Why? Okay. Why would we do that? That's the one we were using. Lightning gloves. Heavy Senegar warsuit. Disruptor rifle. Concussion grenade, Daskar hunting mask. Okay, I will find you. Oh, is that just what we were trying to do, was disable? Yeah, because I think we've done everything else here, right? Blah, 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 but we haven't been... Throne room to Skyrim. So we have to do the south part Yeah. What's up, dude?
Shall I take you back to Colonel Tobin now?
I'll make my own way back. No, because I want to make sure we got everything here. Because I don't think we came over this way, did we? Storage access terminal breached. Safety mode enabled. Enter command. Access system commands. Access denied. Open the storage door. Key sequence corrupted by unauthorized access. Repair corrupted key sequence. First key number twice. First key number exceeds value of its half by 99. What is it with KOTOR and loving math puzzles? Man, okay. First key number twice. First key number exceeds value of its half by 99. Twice the first key number exceeds the value of its half by 99. I don't even wouldn't that have to be a huge number? Okay, so if it's 102, it would be 204. And then that's not 99. Okay, so then 89. 89 times 2 is 90 times 2, 90, 180 minus 2. So it would be 178. And then you cut that in half. What is it with this game in math, man? I don't want to be doing math all the time. Ba-ba-da-ba. So 178 divided by 2 equals 89. I don't even understand this. Twice the first key number exceeds value of its half by 99. Yeah, I literally don't even understand what it's trying to say here. KOTOR 2 Onderon Palace puzzle. Doobada-beep-bee, zoobada-beep-bee, zoobada-beep-bee-beep-bee-beep-bee. During the Civil War, you might find an annoying puzzle door keeping you from getting to the storage room. The answers are 66, 45, and 39. But I don't understand. What? I don't even get it. Twice the first key number exceeds value of its half by 99. So the first answer is 66. Twice the first key number. So that would be 132. But then half of that would just be 66. I really don't even understand this wording. Okay, sure, 66. Correct. Reversing second key's digits increases value. Man, what is with this game in math puzzles? By 1/5. You know what? I think that's going to be 45, man. Yeah. Third key number differs from the reverse of its digits by twice the product of its... Yeah, that's 39, man. If I ever do anything, that's definitely 39. Yeah, I would say that's definitely 39 for sure. Correct. Key number sequence repaired, storage door opened, exiting terminal. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a simplistic explanation, but whenever my brain encounters anything like that, my brain just goes zoop, and I find it very difficult to navigate solving the puzzle. Force focusing visor parts, Verpine prototype shield, and credits. Hyper adrenal stamina. Metal box. Skill too low. Okay. Security tunneler. Shouldn't we be able to use a, yeah, the other type of thing?
What is it?
Okay, what about you? Doesn't even get a thing for it.
Something you need.
What about you? Well, that sucks. Literally no way to open this. Might be able to buff our security. We don't even have, like, any security, though. Well, that's unfortunate. No clue what's in there. Crystal Pontite. Okay. Let's go. Is this the best Star Wars game you've ever played? Probably the best Star Wars RPG. I think for me personally, I probably prefer Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, although I will say that I think this game is, like, better overall. I just kind of have more fun with, like, action, Souls-light sort of stuff, so I think it's just more of my specific taste. It's an easier way for me to get into Star Wars, but this is probably the best in terms of, like, what I would critically rate it, if that makes sense, because Fallen Order and Survivor definitely have some flaws. You know, they're not perfect games, but I really did like them a lot. Royalist Heavy Soldier.
Captain, the dining room is almost secure. They don't...
Another wave of them has already arrived, Corporal. Everyone, hold your lines. A Sith is with them. Throw everything you've got at them.
Who's the Sith? Me? Or are you talking about somebody else? Royalist Grenadiers. Whoa! Poison Grenade. Hyper Adrenal Stamina. Whoa! Hold on. I'm looting the things. Broadened Chamber Mark III. Okay, great job, everybody. Who's this? Let's run into this. Doesn't really do anything to us anyways. Oh, what's up, dude? Who are you? Royalist Heavy Soldier? That's so cool. Anyways, die. Okay. Let's check what you got. Droid Energy Collector. Bum bum, ba ba bum bum. Hello. What's up, Vakalu people? I'm just here checking out everything. There's a nasty little Twi'lek slicer about, and I honestly almost want to focus him more so than I even want to focus the Jedi that we're on the tail of.
Thanks for your help. General Vaklu is the rightful ruler of Onderon now.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, that's why we're all here. Am I right? It's to definitely secure Onderon's future.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
General
totally,
Vaklu is the rightful ruler of Onderon
Definitely
now.
care about the politics going on here for sure, and not revenge. Absolutely. What's up, dude?
Thanks for your help.
Yup.
General Vaklu is the...
Information terminal disabled. Well, I hope we're able to find that Twi'lek. I definitely don't want to let him escape. Oh my god. Okay, so what's our best combo? Is it Insanity? So Plague only affects one person, right? So that's good for a single target. So I guess our best combo literally is just going to be Force Scream into Force Storm if it's AoE.
Yes. You! Slicer! You said you could stop him!
With respect, I said I would try. I'm an expert at my profession, but that is no match for Kester's command of the Force. I do have one more surprise, but I doubt that'll be enough.
Everyone, we have to stop the Sith here. The fate of Isis depends on it.
Who's talking? Are you guys in the room with me? Oh, I guess that was in the next room over. Okay, if we can make that Twi'lek suffer, we shall, depending on how much they want to let me do in this game. Let's see. We're was even carbonating me? I guess the droids themselves? Actually pretty annoying, but didn't do too much to us. Droid Unity Grid, Droid Remote Interface. A lot of droid stuff, which we probably will not be using. Droid Remote Interface. Droid Battle Upgrade Plasma Thrower and Unity Grid. Okay, I think this is going to be where the Twi'lek is. Let's just use lightsaber. Haha! What's up, guys? You don't say nothing? Hello? The Royalists are like who we're up against, right? Why are they not attacking me? What's going on right now? I have failed. I am no match for you, Caster. Please, I beg for my life. Yeah, about that. So you're the Slicer. Why are you working with Queen Talia? Wait, who is this? Oh, he's the guy on Onderon's Cantina that opened up the visas. The starport visas. Yeah, I was like, why does he know who we are? Why are you working with Queen Talia? Stay here. Vaklu's soldiers will pick you up. After all the trouble you've caused, you die. I'm surprised you can't be more evil here. After all the trouble you caused, you die. You're just evil! What gave it away? He's gonna open up with a tornado kick. Good for you. Good for you. Go out swinging, literally. Is he the only one fighting me in here? Okay, actually, hold on. Let's do Plague into Kill. Now, why is this guy not... They should be, like, just fighting me, right? I mean, they're literally my enemy here. Security Spike, Security Tunneler, Infiltrator, Gloves. What's up, dude?
Power up the droids. We must stop the Jedi they have with them. We have no more droids left. We threw everything we had at General Vaklu outside the palace. You ordered it, sir. So I did. Barricade the doors. Make the Jedi pay for every inch. If we fall, Talia is dead.
Yeah, I'm like here to kill you guys. What's going on? I feel like they're glitched.
You're no Jedi. Your heart is as black as Malak's ever was. But you will not touch this terminal as long as I'm alive. Everyone, attack!
I wonder if that's how it was supposed to be. That was really weird. Game expects you to be nice to bad guys. Well, you can be pretty evil, and it seems to work out, you know, in terms of a roleplay perspective so far. I feel like in KOTOR 1 you could kind of be more evil, though. Okay, well, as usual, gonna hit you with one of those, and then a whole bunch of these, okay? Great job, everybody. Now let's get all this loot. Beast environmental suit. What's in a beast again? They were just like the assassins trying to kill us, but I guess we didn't see what they actually looked like. We can't even loot the main commander guy. How disappointing. He didn't even have any loot. Okay. Primary security loading complete. Enter command. Security cameras. Inaccessible. Access system commands. System commands offline. Open all security doors. I guess we can't do that. Upload area schematics. Uploaded. Epicenter 6 program complete. Secondary systems offline. Huh? Open force cage? Security field disabled, but nobody was in the force cage. I almost feel like something different would have happened. Open all security doors. Log out.
To you finishing inside GV, saluting face emoji.
Yo, thank you, Jeff Stewart 821 for the $100 super chat to combo off of your other $100 super chat last Friday. Woo! I'm assuming you mean finishing Oblivion Remastered, because I saw your comment. That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. That alert is so loud, in a good way, though. Honestly, it pumps you up. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just appears. It's just there. It just goes bam. But I like it. That's how a Pokemon alert needs to be. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the series, man. Like I said, I saw your comment, so I'm assuming you mean the Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, the Oblivion Remastered series is now finished. It's done. If you're a member on the channel, you can watch the finale. It is up. It'll air this Friday. I was trying to figure out whether to make it live for members early or just to upload it, you know, for everybody at the same time, considering it's the finale. But I was like, let's just go ahead and upload it. So yeah, if you've been watching, the finale is this Friday at 10 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to take a week break after that, not upload anything as is usual in the past with finishing a big series. And then we'll put the full focus onto Red Dead Redemption 2, which is also extremely close to finishing as well. And then once that's over, I'm probably going to make a big Sub Saturdays, basically just asking for feedback, because it'll be a very interesting part of the channel's history in terms of like whatever we do next could be a major shift. So keep an eye out for that. If you've been watching the Oblivion Remastered, it will end this Friday. Oh, like literally finishing? I was wondering. I was like, thanks. Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten there yet, but that's the end goal, of course. Thank you, Jeff, for the $100 super chat. Yee hyped, yeah. Every time that song comes on, I'm always hyped to hell. It's just, like I said, I wish I could make every single alert exactly like that. It's just it's like literally the embodiment of hype. The closest I ever was able to get to was with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's the closest I could emulate the hype of the Pokemon theme. But I need to collect more songs like that just immediately hype you up. Have you ever played Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? I played the very beginning of it with Cindy. It actually was really funny. I think we recorded it, maybe. I don't remember. It didn't go anywhere just because I think there was a lot of other stuff going on at the time. I didn't want to commit to a full playthrough, but I think I was going to record like a series for it. Anyways, we played the very beginning and we were just like whipping nuns in that like Italy part, and it was hilarious. We were having a lot of fun with it. But I didn't play past that. I would like to do it. I mean, it seems like a really good game. I just didn't attach myself to it at the time. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So I guess that's all we need to do. So this guy will take me back to the middle part.
Shall I take you back to Colonel Tobin now?
Yeah, why are you screaming at me? Yeah, let's go now.
Follow me.
This guy's delivery's interesting. Yes, unfortunately, Talia may die. Not really unfortunately. I don't really care. We just care about revenge on the, Kavar. But that is most likely what's about to happen, I would imagine. Alright, let's take a break here. I'm gonna go fill my water, and it looks like we will resolve Onderon, and then we only have one planet left, Korriban, depending on how the story plays out, which I don't know. So please still don't spoil anything. And thanks again, Jeff, for the insane super chats and memberships. A lot of people are now a member on the channel, so if you are a member, if you do have that sub icon, you might not even know, because Jeff dropped so many memberships, but if you have that little sub icon in front of your name, you can watch the finale now, if you so wish, of Oblivion Remastered. So feel free to check it out. And thanks again, Jeff, you absolute madman. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Let me go fill my water and take a quick bathroom break. Alrighty, and we are back. Back from outer space. Okay, I think we're going this way. There's a big old beast in there.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Oh, blast it all.
Okay, they actually... Oh, wow, he died instantly. They actually were able to run past him and he didn't do anything. That's very surprising. I thought he was going to obliterate them. Okay, we've got Drexel Larva. So this thing is a larva. It's not even like the fully evolved state or whatever. Let's try Beast Trick. I don't know if this is going to matter. Oh, it definitely matters. Look at that. Okay, now I'm going to give you Plague. Oh, it's immune to Beast Trick? Wait, is it saying it's immune to... Okay, that was confusing. Anyways, Plague. Immune to Plague? Okay, if he's just immune to all the force powers, I guess we just shock him to death. Yeah, I want to do cool stuff, but
No one crosses.
there's only so much I can do if you are immune to all the stuff. Whoa.
Take care of the guards. Clear the way to the Queen.
Join the battle? Well, I guess we have to join the battle. There's not many options I can do there. Okay. I do kind of wish, yeah, the boss fights were, like, more interesting in this game. Because in Dragon Age Origins, it's very similar to this, like, gameplay-wise. But the boss fights, you have to, like, really strategize from what I remember. And, like, there's definitely, like, an element of strategizing as opposed to just using your strongest thing in this game. Which is one of the reasons why I would love to play Dragon Age Origins again. I would love to just kind of... I know I would be way smarter with like the combat and builds and all that now that I understand fundamentally how the combat system is much more than when I first played it. But in KOTOR, there's not really that many like epic boss fights. I guess it's really against the Sith and the Jedi ultimately. Ossus Keeper Robe. What?
This ends here, Vaklu.
Okay. Now, typically these Jedi fights are actually difficult, so we have to concentrate here. My old teacher, we meet again. Don't even think about trying to stop us. Not quite, Master Kavar.
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect. And I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew. I had heard you were working with Vaklu, but I didn't want to believe it. Why are you sided with him?
He offered a better deal. I have my reasons. In the long run, General Vaklu will be better for Onderon. Why have you sided with the weak, naive, and soon-to-be-dead queen? That's perfect. Why have you sided with the weak, naive, and soon-to-be-dead queen?
Because she isn't a traitorous Hutt. You've fallen far to the dark side. So how do we handle this?
I have questions. Do we care about that? Probably. Answer my questions.
Don't expect me to be too forthcoming with answers. You've chosen your path. I will not help you along it.
Why does he have, like, very thin... I've noticed some of the lightsabers have very thin blades. Is that just a style? Or does it just look that way? Because, like, his blade looks thinner than our blade is thick. Kreia and I share a bond. If she dies, I die. How can it be broken?
The bond between some masters and their apprentices is well known, but to that degree, I will not act as your guide anymore. If you haven't found your own enlightenment, you probably never will. You had such great potential, and it was all wasted.
Where are the other Jedi?
You think I would tell you that? I'm no fool. They're safer with the Sith hunting them down. Are you done with your questions yet? They tire me.
No. I saw the holo vid where they declared me an exile. Tell me about the holo vid where they declared me an exile.
I hope that isn't what set you down this path. We had reasons for our actions. But the answers you seek will only help you down the road you've chosen. I'm sorry to the Jedi, student, and friend I once knew. But I don't know who you are.
Yeah, well, you all, won't even tell me about my past. I love how all these Jedi are we're gonna exile you, and we're also not gonna tell you anything whatsoever about any of the questions that you have, which could maybe steer you back to the light side. We're just not gonna tell you anything. And then they're like, oh my god, he joined the dark side, I can't believe it. That'd be so frustrating if we were actually Kester. The Sith have returned.
And it appears they have new blood with them. You probably want to know more about them, where they're coming from, who leads them, what are their weaknesses. Well, I won't tell you anything. You'll have to discover that on your own.
I can see you won't answer my questions.
No, I won't.
Now we fight.
You may think the dark side has granted you great power, but I fight with the Force as well. Let's see what you've learned.
Okay, this guy's cool. He got a free hit on me because I thought combat was going to pause. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we might have to buff here. He already seems pretty strong. Or maybe I could just Death Field him. Death Field restores HP, right? So let's do that. We'll also use a life support pack because he basically got a free hit on me, which sucked. And actually, let's cancel that then. Let's do... I don't know the, most efficient way, because it's either Crush Opposition, or it's... Well, Plague actually cannot be saved against, right? So I think it's Plague. And then now his stats are being drained. And it's more likely to hit him now. So do we combo all the stuff? I don't really know. Maybe we just go for Storm. Whoa, huge damage. Holy shit. Massive damage. Yeah, Plague is extremely good for one-on-one fights.
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, to try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent.
Yeah, but man, every time the Jedi gather, they all get exploded on whatever planet they're on. Don't you guys realize that by now? So clearly that's being set up again. Fool, I already know about Telos. So you plan to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos. We shall see about that. I know about Telos. Fool! I already know about Telos.
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you mean.
He's lying to us? Wait, what? Suppose you know nothing of Atris as well. You can't deceive me. I already met Atris. You expect me to believe that you and Atris are working independently? I mean, he did seem like he didn't actually know. You expect me to believe that you and Atris are working independently?
Atris? I thought she died with the rest on Kotor. You've met other Jedi, I can tell. But you won't find me an easy opponent.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get your power up that all you Jedi get. Before I finish you, there are things I wish to know. Before I finish you, there are things I wish to know.
I will not give you the benefit of my wisdom, Dark One.
It is inevitable that our sabers will cross Kavar, but before that, there are things I need to say. No. Oh, wait, persuade? Okay, maybe this is... I don't know if this is what we would do or not. There are things I need to say to my old friend.
Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you. And part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Just tell me, like, what's going on. I mean, then maybe I could come back to the light side, but you guys, like, manipulating me and keeping me in that dark side doesn't really help anybody here. Why is it so important for you to find me? The Sith have revealed themselves. I have reestablished my connection to the Force. Where are all the Jedi? Oh my god. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order. Why did you cut me off from the Force? I saw a hollow recording of the Jedi Council meeting where you cast me out. I've developed a Force bond with another. If either of us feels pain, so does the other. If either of us dies, ... Where are all the Jedi?
Do you really think I would tell you, even if I knew? If that's why you're here, then you've come here in vain.
Why was it so important for you to find me?
When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of Kotor, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd gone.
Okay. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars. And all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of your actions.
The Sith have revealed themselves.
I know that, all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them. And now, here you are.
I saw a hollow recording of the Jedi Council meeting where you cast me out.
So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me. Especially after all you've done.
Man, I'm so curious as to what happened. I'm assuming it's just like we were able to blow up Malachor 5 and they can't let me know that because then we could do it again. And then we can kill them all at the end of the game by doing it again once we find out the truth. That's the only thing that I can really kind of guess what's going on here. I have developed a Force bond with another. If either of us feels pain, so does the other. If either one of us dies.
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others. Strong ones. Even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me.
Which I guess is a part of the influence thing in this game. Okay. Well... Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you.
Enough talk. Prepare to die.
You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far.
Okay, enough talk, prepare to die, ×2. Okay, now he doesn't get, like, we don't get, like, a cutscene or something. Okay, so we're just gonna do the same thing here again, then. Gonna hit him with that. Yeah, Plague's super good because the Jedi are going to make a save against everything else. So we're gonna just Plague into Force Storm, and he should get obliterated, I believe.
He may appear stronger in the Force than you, but this is merely an illusion granted by a certain mastery of the Force. The powers he uses against you will not directly harm you, but he seeks to weaken and confound you. Exploit the weakness of his form by using your own Force powers against him.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough.
You're a fine teacher. Even now I learn from you. My power still grows. You've shown me the way. I will kill you with your own tricks.
What?
The dark side makes learning so easy, fool.
Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
So what did we just get? Force Affinity, Force Mastery? Force Duration, FP cost? Force Channel? I don't know what he just gave us. I still like Force Potency the best. Anyways, die! What did we get? It's weird because they do a cutscene as if you're supposed to do something different mechanically, but then it's always just like the same thing. Okay. What do you got? Ancares Sapphire, Advanced Adrenaline Amplifier, Cardio Power System, Ariadu Strength Amplifier. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's make a new save just in case something weird happens with this squabble.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than skill with a blade. Jedi, do you want to take care of her?
I'd be happy to. Her blood will not be on my hands. Yes, I could use the workout. I'm not interested. How is there not like an option to just say yes? She'll fall to me.
I will not forget this. Do what you will.
I will not fall easily.
Wait, what? Why did he act as if we betrayed him? I will not forget this? Huh? It almost sounded like he was pissed there, but okay. Anyways, Talia, listen, it's been real. Your whole story kind of reminds me of Alabasta in One Piece. Which is kind of neat. But anyways, I'm afraid you have to die now, and I don't think you can stand up to me much like Kavar. Kavar was probably much stronger than you. So bye! Oh! Whoa, okay, never mind. You actually have some good defense here, or at least the amount of HP. Whoa, Talia, hold on. Okay, I thought you would be easier than Kavar, since you're like a political person. Well, in that case, let's do some actual strategy here. Okay, so we definitely want her plagued up. Then we're gonna give you a death field, I think. Restore some HP, but not that much, actually. Okay. Let's do another plague. We're gonna do a master heal. Man, she's actually really strong. Huh. Okay, we'll use a hyper battle stimulant as well. Okay, let's give you another plague. I mean, Force Storm always beats everything out. I'm assuming no matter what, this is the highest DPS, but I do want to see how much kill does. Whoa! Okay, kill's way better. Interesting.
And now it is done. Her sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. You will be given everything I promised you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward is well earned.
Cool. You were wise to You were wise to uphold your end of the deal.
Even if I didn't have a reputation to maintain, I'd be a fool to break those promises.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutt spawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped. If anyone could save us from our fate, it was you. After we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done this day.
It's actually a pretty good reward, like Asylum, if we ever needed to go anywhere. Did they just change his voice actor for that one random line? That was really weird. The delivery was, entirely different. What just happened there?
I look forward to working with you again.
As do I, Jedi. As do I. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of, which will take time, you are welcome back.
It'll take us about as much time as it will to defeat the game. But after that, you can come back. Don't worry about it. Journal entry added 10k credits. I thought that was XP. I was like, how did that not give me a level up? 1750 XP. And they're just like, get the hell out of here now. So we can always go back to Duxon, I guess.
I sense the conflict on Onderon even from this dense jungle. Did everything go as you planned?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were doing all that stuff, too. I forgot about that.
The political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. Onderon has only one leader now.
Onderon will stop bleeding for a time, but wounded things rarely stay mended for long.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
Agreed. Welcome back, Vsauce. Hope you had a good time in the Sith Tomb. Let's give you a level up here. Yeah, I guess we'll make her like a dex fighter. I don't know if you... Do you need strength for lightsabers? It's like interchangeable, right? Yeah. Charisma? Oh, potency of a character's force powers. Why did I not remember that? Yeah, we'll give her that, actually. And then skills. Recommended stealth. No, I don't want that. Get that out of there. Computer use. Yeah, because that's kind of our big weakness. Do that. 2 more remaining points. Treat injury? Yes. Feats. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? Get. So she's using a double-bladed lightsaber, which is this. Attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon. Yeah, so we definitely want that, right? I think so. Let's take that. 2-weapon fighting. Improved. Reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon by an additional 2/2. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do that. Bum bum. Death Field. I guess that could be good if she needs to get some HP back. Or we could just give her this passive thing. Yeah, let's give her the passive thing. Okay. Cool.
It's mine.
All right. The Jedi Master fight is my favorite since the Master has a better connection with your character. Yeah, I would say that's the coolest Jedi boss fight so far. What's up, Kodami? Welcome in. It's funny that she's stronger than a Jedi Master. No joke, she was probably the strongest character in the entire game so far. Plague into kill. Yeah, I didn't realize, because typically Force Storm just kills everything in terms of DPS, but Plague and then kill is the only thing that cut through her defense. Though the game did acknowledge that the royal family is related to Freedon Nad. Oh, that's true. That is true. What's up, Jake? Including saving throws. Right, I just figured... I understand that, but I thought, like, Plague into Force Storm was the strongest. But I guess they're just resisting the kill, and she couldn't resist the kill, and so it did so much damage. I just thought kill really didn't do that much, even with the negative attributes. But, hey, now we know. That's good. Okay. So, what now? New trade routes. The civil war on Onderon has ended. It's still too volatile for Gita to establish a market there, but perhaps she can trade with the Mandalorians on Duxon. Right. Lost Jedi. You encountered Master Kvar and he is dead. Voga's Dancers, which I guess we literally can't do because we don't have Mira. And also, Handmaiden literally will not talk to us, and I don't even know if we can make her talk to us, and those are the only two characters that will dance. Finding the HK, we just got to get attacked by HKs, which I'm assuming will happen on Korriban, our final planet, and then Fuel Source. I don't know what to do about this one. Yeah. Like, we can talk to Goto, but he won't say anything about fuel sources or hijackings, so I don't know. Let's get Kreia out of here. Let's add Mr. Mandalore, because I think... Huh? What? Well, I guess we'll go to the Ebon Hawk. I need to get Kreia off. Why can't I remove her here? Remove? And then add Mandalore. Okay. Oh, it did it. Okay. Yeah, I think we missed a squad. I'm not even sure if they're dead or not. I don't think you can kill them, but yeah, I think we missed one squad of Mandalorians on Duxon. If anybody in the chat knows where those Mandalorians are, feel free to let me know. I tried looking into it and I couldn't tell. There's really not a lot of information on this game at all on the internet. I think they're either in the main jungle or they're at the camp. There's got to be some, like, squad somewhere. It doesn't even matter, apparently. I guess it's, like, cut content or something for Mandalore, but I'd like to do it just to kind of round him out. So, yeah, I don't know where that final squad is, but I think they're here somewhere. Any word what you'll be playing now Oblivion Remastered has ended? Well, we'll do a week break after it airs on Friday. And then after that week break, Red Dead Redemption 2 will be the focus until Red Dead Redemption 2 is finished. And then after that, we have a completely blank slate. I was considering going back and finishing all the other stuff that I never finished, but I'm not really sure how much of that there is. There's like Fallout London. There was that Coffin of Andy and Laylee or whatever it's called, incest game, but I'd basically have to restart it. It's probably not worth. But yeah, instead of that, we probably should just do something brand new, which I'm very excited for. As far as what that's going to be, I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to be playthrough related or Let's Play related or what. Whatever we do, I kind of want it to be like the next era of the Grohlvana YouTube channel. And if that is another big playthrough, then great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got it in me to make a really, really, really great playthrough, whatever is going to be next. I feel like that's what's going on the Patreon right now, because the Patreon just feels a little bit cleaner and more consistent. So I've got it in me, and I definitely want to do that, but I think the thing that's always working against that is, like I said, I just don't know how realistic doing playthroughs in 2026 going into 2027 is going to be, how much YouTube is going to allow me to do that, even if everybody was just like all, you know, everybody was super duper duper excited for it and all that sort of stuff. That's really the one thing. So I think what we'll do is, like I said, Oblivion Remastered finale is on Friday. Then there's going to be a week break. Then Red Dead Redemption 2 will be finished, which will be very quick because Red Dead Redemption 2 is already very close to finishing. And then after that, I'll probably make a big Sup Saturdays asking for a whole lot of feedback in terms of every aspect of the YouTube channel to see what people really want to see. And yes, it does boil down to what I want to do, which I'm definitely going to focus on first and foremost. But I do want to get feedback as well, especially transitioning into like a new era of the channel. And then from there, we'll just, yeah, figure out the best thing to do. So just keep an eye out for us Sup Saturdays in the future, because I would love to hear any and all feedback. If anyone's got any, it would be quite helpful. I have not played Subnautica 2. Oh, is this? No. I have not played Subnautica 2. I've been wanting to start it, but I know if we start that while we're doing KOTOR 2, I will just only want to do it if it's anywhere near how good Subnautica 1 was. So yes, I do definitely want to do it. I just don't want to start it while we're doing KOTOR 2. Could do that as, yeah, a dedicated playthrough. I would love to do newer games. Every time I've tried in the past, it hasn't really worked out, but I don't know. Maybe now's different. Yeah. But Subnautica 2 is definitely something I do really want to play. I don't know anything about it either, which is very good. Where the hell are the dudes? Where are the dudes? I need to find the dudes. That's what... oh. Is this... Mandalore... I mean, they have to just be... So we just did that whole thing, didn't we? What's this? Lost Mandalorian. Oh. Okay. It's odd that it's singular, though. Yeah, this isn't even a quest. It doesn't even get tracked, which is odd. Lost Mandalorian. I'm just wondering if that was the dude on the rock that we exploded. Which Mandalore probably would not be too happy to hear. Yeah, this was definitely the guy up here that we exploded. Maybe this is just the dude that you could have added. I doubt it, because the other ones were like squads of 3. And if that was him, he is dead anyways. So, what we gonna do? Okay, what else we got? What else? If we go down here through the middle, we'll take that route back. Otherwise, they have to just be in the Mandalorian camp, which is odd, because wouldn't they already be under Mandalore's squad at that point? That's what's odd. Okay, nothing there. Mandalore. No, no, no. There's nobody down here. No Mandalorians for me. Maybe they're at the camp. Let's go see. Probably not. It's hard to find any information about this at all. Not that even matters, because you don't even get a quest completion anyways. It just feels bad to not have it completed. Okay, let's go to the camp. Unless you can tell me about it.
I have nothing to say to you.
Okay. Jerk. So could they be here? Remains. Could they be here, I wonder? I guess we just leave. I don't even know where they would be. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. What else we got? Trade routes, so we can go back to Nar Shaddaa for that. That's done. This will not be able to be finished, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Bye, everybody.
Mandalore will gather the scattered clans. We will triumph.
Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk. We were looking for the final Mandalorian squad of lost Mandalorians. I think someone said on one of the previous streams that they're located on Duxon. We got the other two squads, but the last one would be on Duxon, but unless it's that lost one that you can explode, which we definitely exploded, then I have no clue where they are here. And like I said, it's not even a, like, as far as I know, it literally doesn't change anything, even if you do rescue all of them, so not a big deal. Like, it's not even a tracked quest for experience or anything, which is definitely a missed opportunity, I would think. Where's the Ebon Hawk at? What's this? Ship wreckage. I think you did that already. As far as I know, we've gotten 2 squads out of the 3. We got the one on Nar Shaddaa, we got the one on Dantooine. There should be one final squad of Mandalorians, and I have no clue where they are. Thus, we will abandon it. Oh, unless we, like, literally did it when we first got Mandalore? But I don't even remember that. Well, no, because you have to fly to Onderon first, and then you get Mandalore.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Okay. I definitely expected more cutscenes there. So we can talk to everybody. The only thing is Goto with the ship hijackings, fuel source thing. I don't even know how to progress that quest because he doesn't really say anything about it.
What have you brought me?
Your opinions on Nar Shaddaa? I want my reward. Oh, that's right. Oh, maybe that's how we do it. I want my reward for stabilizing Onderon.
You have done well, and the stability you have caused shall be rewarded. I have arranged a transfer of funds from certain interests within the Republic to you.
What else needs to be stabilized?
There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of... you.
But we did Dantooine. What capabilities does your droid possess? HK droids. Okay, so what's weird is it almost seems like you have to talk to him initially first, and then it goes into a different menu.
I wanted to talk to you about your operations on Nar Shaddaa.
As anxious as I.
Influence failure. Considering I saved you, you could be more grateful.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
The torture field.
I am...
Okay, base of operations. Tell me about the fuel source stuff. He just doesn't do it. How would you progress that quest? I just don't know. It's literally directly related to Goto, but he won't talk about it. No clue. Okay. Also, he didn't give me the credits for Nar Shaddaa. Didn't we stabilize things there? He didn't give me the credits for Dantooine, which we also stabilized, didn't we? It's kind of odd. So, let's go back to Nar Shaddaa. Because we can at least turn in that little quest. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Let's go back to Nar Shaddaa and bring you in these awesome Mandalore. Into my party you will go. Let's time boo 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 boo. Okay, I remember where... Actually, I don't even know if we should continue with this person because we get light side points because I accidentally chose the wrong thing because the other dude irritated me. But, where was that at? Where was this person? I think they're in the main... Because there's the bad guy, or no. He's kind of chill, I guess. I think the main Rodian is out here in the public square, right? Yeah. If anybody has any hints for those quests, feel free, yeah, because I'm trying to actively complete them. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Basically... Yeah, the Mandalorian one, there's no quest. So like I said, I just think it's some squad on Duxon. I don't know where they are. It doesn't really matter because like I said, it doesn't even complete. And then the other one is new fuel source bonus mission. I don't know where to go or who to talk to like progress this. You would think it would be Goto since Goto is literally on my team now, but he won't talk to me about it. So yeah, feel free to spoil it on up if you got any hints or tips. Your path returns you here, and I'm thankful. How may I assist you today?
I wanted to talk to you about establishing trade routes.
Let me know if you make progress towards establishing a new market.
Onderon is in chaos, but you might be able to trade with the Mandalorians on Duxon.
Very good. I will set up connections there immediately. Okay. Yeah, as long as we don't get light side points, I'm all good with that. Yeah, the HK quest I'm not worried about because I know we'll get that on Korriban most likely. 2 squads in Nar Shaddaa and Dantooine. The rest on Duxon. So there's only 2 squads then? Yeah, that's why this is really confusing because I thought there was 3 total squads. But if there's only 2 total squads, then we already got them. Yeah, the HK thing, I'm sure there'll be another hit squad on Korriban. Okay, it's not a big deal, because like I said, that quest isn't even tracked. We're just using Mandalore, so I wanted to do his thing, but no big deal. Doesn't really matter. It's hard to tell what is and is not cut content. Yeah, because it's hard to even find anything about this game online. It almost feels like this game is really niche, at least in terms of information. Alright, well, time to go to the final planet. No spoilers, please and thank you, but I don't know how much left there is in this game. The only planet we have not done is a planet from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, which is Korriban. And it was basically the super dark, evil Sith planet. Very cool, actually. A lot of cool stuff. So here we go to Korriban. Yeah, honestly, expertly done cutscenes. So cool. Straight out of the prequels.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
There are signs of life on the surface. Beasts by the dozen. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out. You might want to keep your, lightsaber sharp. Or do whatever you do in these situations.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few and they are hidden.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
Let's head out then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
I was literally going to switch Mandalorian for Kreia, out for Kreia. Why? You're not even going to say why? Why?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Okay. Fine. I didn't want your company anyway.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Okay. Influence lost. Okay, Kreia. Bam, 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 ba ba boom. So I wanted to check the workbench. Maybe we should talk to everybody real quick just to see.
There is nothing.
Yeah, I know. Is that glitched, or is there any way to like make her talk to me? It's so weird that she's just basically locked out completely. What's up, Soul Stare? You're gonna love Korriban this time around. Excellent. I liked it a lot the first time, too. What was the favorite planet? I don't know. They were kind of equal in KOTOR 1. In KOTOR 2, Dantooine is kind of whatever. Nar Shaddaa was pretty cool, but definitely not what I expected also. Onderon, surprisingly, had a lot going on. I didn't think I would like Onderon the best, but it feels like the best, honestly, with Duxon. Yeah. And then Korriban, I'm excited for, too.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Teach about the Force, know more
I
about
confess
the bond.
it's...
What about when we fight on our journey? Okay, we already did that. What do you know of Visas' master?
He, if...
Okay, Okay, we did this as well. Atris. We might be able to ask her more stuff, because she did have a lot of things we needed to pass the influence with. But maybe we'll save that till after all the planets are done. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Ba ba da ba dee za doop doop doo doo doo. Goth trying to dress up in normal clothes. I think it looks cool. Oh no, you're right. From the front. I thought the back looked neat. Didn't really look at him from the front with that color scheme. It doesn't really gel.
Yeah, what do you... Oh, now we're...
Yeah, he doesn't really say anything.
What have you brought?
I guess everyone's just still tapped out, really. Let's go check this. Well, I guess we'll just head out. I mean, oh yeah, I wanted to check the workbench. That's right. Doesn't seem like anybody really has that much new to say. Anhar? Why are you pacing so much? Because the ship stinks of metal. It stinks of a cage. If I stay in one place, the red behind my eyes grows to blood. Okay, dude. He's just so edgy. Alright, where's the workbench? There it is. Create or break down items. Ossus Keeper robe equipped. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Wonderful. Lightsaber. Kester Vin Crystal, which I would imagine has to be the best. Silver, blue, green, violet, bronze, viridian. Neat. What was this one? Crystal Kasha. 1 attack, 2 wisdom. 3 damage, 2 attack. We probably just want the wisdom buffs over everything else, because we're not using the lightsaber basically at all. Damage 3, massive criticals. Damage 2, physical damage and attack. Dex and keen damage and charisma. Maybe charisma, actually. Damage 1 to 10 cold and charisma. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. And then this one's strength, dex, regen, and keen. That's not bad either. I wonder if this one is better. Charisma +2 versus wisdom +2. Probably. I'm going to put that on. And then here we've got Pure Kunda. 1 attack, blaster bolt deflection. Attack mod -1, defense bonus -1, special upgrade item lightsaber, damage bonus 2 to 12 energy. Nope, don't want that. Defense penalty -1, DB deflection, on hit DC 10 stun. Oh yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it? Defense bonus -1, on hit, stun, 25% for 2 rounds. Defense bonus 1, blaster bolt deflection 4. Yeah, this is probably better, I think. Damage plus D3 and an electrical. 1 to 3 electrical. Massive crits. Let's do that. Okay, Craft Holy Battlesuit, Zabrak Heavy Blaster, Reek Blade. Honestly, we're probably fine as we are. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Easter egg from completing the game, both light and dark side. Huh. That's interesting. What's up, Travis? She's glitched for me too, so maybe it's just her? Take her with you when talking to the Twi'lek? What Twi'lek? The Podtite crystal? That's the one we switched to, right? What's up, Frost? Your cape reminds me of Count Dooku. Yeah, I like how all the robes look, but I do agree this one looks odd now with the completely gray skin. But oh well. We ain't about fashion here. Alright, Vsauce, and... Man, I was literally going to use Kreia now, but she's like, nope. Yeah, it's weird. All the companions are cool, but I also don't feel a real want to use any of them except for Visas and Kreia. Mandalore feels exactly like he did in KOTOR 1. Bowder just feels like he's not that strong, but he has a good, like, utility belt. Atton probably would be good. I just have a personal vendetta against using, like, normal humans in games like this. And then droids, not a big fan. Wookiees, not a big fan. Handmaiden just won't do it. So it's weird. They're cool companions, but I also just don't feel, like, super duper into using them. So we'll just roll with our squad, I suppose.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak, and so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Interesting. The Handmaiden? The Handmaiden still won't talk to me, though. Kreia. Yeah, I wanted to use Kreia, but she's like, actually, I will not be traveling this planet, so never mind. Upgrade your crystal again. Oh, okay.
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
I guess we would want to know about Sith. Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Man, I would love, because like KOTOR 1 and 2 are kind of goofy in how they look and stuff. I would love to see a remaster of KOTOR 1 with the Revan stuff and really kind of like elevate it to being truly epic. You know, KOTOR 1 and 2 are great, obviously, but the graphics could use a punch up. It'd be so cool to see KOTOR 1 and like really truly feel like you're Revan, you know? Okay, so can we, yeah, because we did all this in KOTOR 1. Looks like there's nothing to do here. Yeah, let's go see if we can upgrade the Kester Crystal one more time, perhaps. One more time. What's our current build? Our current build is basically full-on Jedi Consular dark side powers, and it is incredibly strong. I don't know if we just chose the right stuff or what, but man, oh man, we've just been flying through this game. We are quite powerful indeed. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do... lightsaber. We'll take off the Kester Vin crystal. We'll assemble. We'll close. We'll go to Kreia. Bum, bum, bum. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, governor.
There is nothing for us to discuss.
Well, then whatever. I
Leave
guess
me
I just...
alone.
Yeah, I guess I just won't ever use you, so whatever. I don't care. Whatever. You should be able to kill her if she, like, literally will not help you the entire game. You should be able to, like, duel her to death or something.
Yes?
Tell me about the Kester Vin crystal.
That crystal is bonded to you. Let me focus on... There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
Kester Vin crystal?
That crystal is bonded. Should your power increase, is there something...
So did she... That's weird, because she basically said now it's like the ultimate power crystal, but she didn't really... It was like a very quick voice line. Sounds like it was upgraded, though, right? I guess we'll see. Upgrade items, lightsaber, power crystal, Kester Vin. Neutral attack 2, charisma, dex, and strength. I think that is upgraded. Okay, so that must be the strongest version of it. Okay, bye! You and you. Bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. Off we go! This game doesn't already have a remaster mod. Yeah, true. I feel like it would be very difficult, though. I'm trying to think
This
of
was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Trying to think of like another game as an example. Yeah, totally. I mean, for the times, these games are obviously phenomenal games. I just think it's like Morrowind. It's like if you just gave Morrowind could use a lot of love, especially with the combat system and its graphics. Although I do love the graphics, but I would love to see Morrowind in a modern setting as well. Same thing for KOTOR 1 and 2. Not to take away at all from what they were for the time, but I would just love to see them brought to the modern day. It would be sick, especially to play as Revan. Enough with the history. Be silent.
Ah, the arrogance and ignorance of youth. There will come a day when you'll wish you'd learned from mistakes in the past.
Influence lost, Kreia. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know. We would have had to, like, from the beginning of the playthrough, try to max out the influence. But again, I don't really like playing games like that anyways. You know, it kind of just takes away from
the broken
choices.
corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
But we can loot it? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know, man. It'd be definitely interesting to play as like a fully listening to Kreia type character, but I almost feel like she is going to betray us and be like, "You utter fool, I was never working with you. I only said to you what I must to ensure blah 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 blah." I think we will take this.
Fool! You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
Yeah, well, I got an achievement for that, so who's the fool, actually?
These creatures shouldn't be much challenge.
Hisses are enough to humble even an arrogant one such as you. Test yourself if you must, but try not to die.
Okay. Hisses? Hisses? They're like invisible? Alrighty. Well, let's hit you up with a plague and then a kill. Influence lost, Kreia. Whatever, man. It's inevitable. What can I say? Okay, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Do not fight the Hisses, they are far too strong for— oh, they're all dead instant. Okay, never— okay, well, I guess you're pretty strong, Kestavin. Never mind. Great job. What's up, Hisses? You guys got any loot for me or no? Okay, we're gonna loot all the skeletons. It's kind of a weird thing in games where, like, Pokemon does this a lot, where it's like, you know, trying to almost give you a way to not fight the trainers, but if you don't fight the trainers, you don't level up. Your Pokemon are weak shit. Same thing with this, where it's like, don't loot the skeletons, you don't want to fight the Hiss. It's like, but then if you do, you get the items and you get the XP from killing the things. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you avoid that when designing a game?
Where that came from.
No. Yeah, I used to be a massive achievement hunter. I would try to get every single achievement for every game, and unless it was just like literally a ludicrously impossible task to do, I would always get every achievement. Like Rock Band 2 was, I think, extremely difficult, but I still got the Bladder of Steel award for beating the whole set list in one sitting without pausing, without failing. But I couldn't get all the achievements because I think you had to beat you had to do that, and then you had to do everything on expert difficulty, which I could do for like 90% of the songs, but there was one or two that I could not do with confidence. Yeah, with confidence. So I had to play it on medium, which always disgusted me. Because I could do it was like literally 1 or 2 songs, and they were near the end too, so I'd have to get all the way to the end of like the 8.5-hour playlist, and then set list, and then hope to God I didn't fail those last 2 without being able to pause or anything. So that sucked. But like at that time, yeah, I would go for every single achievement, like no matter what. But sometimes it was just impossible. You know, you had to dedicate your life to the game. Okay, let's see. No computer use, but go security. Powers. What do we want here? I think the droid thing, right? Disable droid. Yep. Skeletal corpse. Ion grenade. Wow, how useless. How useless. Time to die, Hissis! Thanks for playing. Yeah, so I guess we're working our way backwards. The first time you go to Korriban on KOTOR 1, you come from the other side, and then I think this valley, which is one of the coolest areas in any Star Wars game I've ever played, is kind of the end, if I remember correctly. But now, we're starting here. So she said all of Korriban was destroyed? Because there's just monsters and shit here, and also Sith, I guess. I definitely thought we would be dealing with the Jedi Academy again, or the Sith Academy. But I suppose not. There's people. Oh, there's the HK squad. Chemicals, Zabrak, field armor, and credits. Show yourself, Hissis. There's been one for every single looted corpse. Yeah, they hit hard, that's for sure. They do hit quite strong, I will say. Yo, what up, HK units? How you doing? Give me a sec. I think you'll let me unlock this next part of the quest. You excited, HKs? Hold on. Credits, concussion grenade. Does that summon Hissis? Yep. I can see them.
Unnecessary observation.
Oh boy.
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Yeah, I used to be the same. Achievements used to be the #1 priority. And then I think basically after I started like streaming, it just kept getting like more and more impossible to do everything. Or I guess the priorities shifted. You know, when I started streaming way back in the day, it kind of shifted from playing games for my own personal enjoyment to, you know, now we're doing a stream. Now we're involving everybody. So it's like you can choose to be an achievement hunter streamer. I know they exist. I knew one in real life actually. But yeah, the priorities shifted from 100%ing every single thing and getting all the achievements to, you know, having a good playthrough. And not boring everybody, because obviously a lot of achievement hunting is very grindy and boring. So I still do it if I can, but it's definitely my achievement hunting ways are definitely in the past.
It's the scent of death and overpopulated beasts coming from that cave.
Listen, the wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
But why? Journal entry added. What are these? Shyracks. So that's optional, this cave here. All right, I'm gonna ask the chat if anybody knows We're gonna take another bathroom break here. I'm gonna go refill my water. But if anybody in the chat does know, feel free to let me know. Is this possible to do now? Because whenever a game says, like, I would definitely not do this now, there's always two paths, right? A, you can do it and it's fine, it might just be hard. Or B, you go in and you just get insta-killed, or you don't have the correct item or whatever, then it's a big waste of time. So if anybody in the chat knows if we can do this cave now, let me know. Otherwise, I will be right back. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's level up, y'all. Let's level up, y'all. GV goes to the gym before streaming HK Squad waiting inside for him. Here to work out, are you? Time to die. Do the academy first, save the cave for last. Shag carpets. Okay, people are saying to wait. Okay. All right. We'll wait on the cave in that case. Thanks for the help. Okay, let's do recommended. Goes into stealth, which is completely useless. Let's do computer use instead and treat injury. Sounds good. Feats, I think we want master 2-weapon fighting. Reduces the penalty by 2/2, total of -2, -2. Use of balanced weapon. Right. I still gotta learn this shit, man. This is all D&D stuff, and I still don't exactly know all the weapon stuff. It's so confusing to me. The weapon properties and all that. Like, I'm pretty sure during my last D&D session, I ended up using the nick property of the scimitar incorrectly. It's like a lot of... The weapon stuff confuses me. I don't know why. Okay, we have a power... I think Death Field is what we were wanting. Yeah. Or no, actually, yeah. Again, let's just give her the Force redirection. Nice and simple. Mr. Mandalore, awareness and treat injuries sounds good to me, and he is done. It's so funny to me how, like, in-depth some level-ups are in D&D stuff, and then other level-ups are literally just, here's a couple of increases. All right, that's it. Like, leveling up a wizard is like a 50-hour process. Leveling up, like, a rogue sometimes, or like a fighter or whatever, is like 2 seconds. It's a Tukata! It's a dead Tukata! Alright, I'm excited for that cave, though. It's piqued my curiosity. Why not break the rules in a dark side playthrough? What do you mean by that? It's a deadly, whatever that is. Tukata.
I shall make this one see.
Those things are horrifying, actually. They have, like, skull faces. Ew. Gross. I don't wish to touch that. Ew.
This door was left open on purpose. Someone is expecting us.
This looks like a trap if ever I've seen one.
You can expect more than these beasts within the Academy. Be prepared.
I'm prepared. I mean, nothing's really been able to stand up to me currently, so not too afraid. Now, this was a really cool part in KOTOR 1, the Sith Academy. I liked it a lot. Oh. Yeah, I'm like wondering like what's going on with this guy. We've seen him in like 1 or 2 cutscenes and that's it.
Her apprentice is here. Find him.
Achievement unlocked. It's a trap! Get this by starting the trapped quest on Korriban. They had to do it, didn't they? They just had to do it. Yeah, I'm curious, like, what is going on with the story of this game? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I see what you mean. Go into the cave instead because... Yeah, we're playing the dark side. Well, I don't know. Based on what chat said, I'm like, it does sound like narratively you want to do it after. And that's more important to me. So I will agree to that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on plot-wise. Like, it's such a weird thing, because this guy we've only seen, like, once or twice, yet he's kind of, like, the main face of KOTOR 2. But then there's, like, the white mask guy. Obviously, no spoilers, please and thank you, because I don't know. But there's the white mask guy. But they haven't really expanded on any of that. Like, I'm wondering if we're gonna finish Korriban and then there's gonna be, like, literally a whole nother half to the game. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Maybe we're just going at the pace of a snail. But, yeah, they haven't really done anything to set up these villains outside of, you know, a couple of cutscenes. But that's probably the point. They want them to be mysterious or whatever. I mean, Kreia said she's not gonna come here. So clearly that has something to do with what's most likely... Well, I think she said that scarred guy. Okay, so we know the scarred guy is called Darth Nihilus, even though, again, I don't think the game has ever even referred to him as such yet.
Who wants to die first?
Great job, Mandalore. Good question, too. So yeah, we know that they were at, yeah, I think at the very beginning of the game, Osluk's gloves, they confirmed that that dude was Kreia's apprentice, right? He, like, refers to her as master or something like that. And then we saw that there was a cutscene that I guess was cut content, but it was a really developed cutscene, so it's surprising that was cut, of Kreia getting her head smashed in by that dude, Darth Nihilus. So, yeah, the question is what's going on. I don't know. Okay, let's go around in this way. Because then there's a third masked person, and they have not revealed who the masked person is, I feel like. Which, as I said, I feel like is just our character. I mean, who the hell else would it be? But again, no spoilers, please. Don't put spoilers in the chat if you know. But I'm like, who would the white man... Unless, again, it's just like some person they haven't introduced. Again.
A weakness is revealed.
Which is fair, because none of that's really been set up outside of vague things that Kreia has said. Locked. No way to open it. So yeah, like I said, what I'm thinking of is just that... Man, somebody mentioned something about the rule of 2, I feel like, too. Was this like when the rule of 2 was made or around this time? So I'm wondering... Maybe there's just like 3, and then they were like, no, it has to be the rule of 2. And so then both of us betrayed Kreia or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking of where the story could be going. Because it is very interesting to me. But again, they haven't really showed too much. Like, there hasn't been a lot of development there. I don't know if that's intentional or what. Let's go this way. It's the law! Frosian Scout Belt Datapad Tukata. These Tukata are getting to be a major obstacle in our hunt for Sith holocrons. We've been trying to use our stealth generators to sneak past them, but then some fool bumped into one of them wandering around and got himself eaten. Now the taste of fresh blood has driven the damned beasts wild. Well, that's just like your mistake, man. Okay. Now, yeah, we were all here originally in KOTOR 1 trying to join the Sith Academy, or like pretend to join the Sith Academy, basically.
I'll take care of
The cut content that we get back with the restored mod and simply what they did not get to designing to in-game confuses me? Huh. Well, it confuses me as well, but that's because I don't know what is going on. I guess, like, what I'm talking about is, like, it's really... I'm curious to see how they tie this all together, because so far, if the game ends... If this game is around the same length as KOTOR 1, then... You kind of go to all the different planets. You know, it's like Mass Effect, right? They designed it very much like Mass Effect 1. Yes, I know Mass Effect 1 came after. But, you know, it's like the BioWare special, right? You got, like, all these different planets you go to. There's usually one major choice on each planet. And then there's, like, the big end. There's, like, the big ending planet that unlocks once you do everything else. So that's how KOTOR 1 was as well. You kind of do all the planets that you can go to. You do them, you do the big choices or whatever. You solve all the stuff. And then there's like the big ending planet. And then the end. So I'm like, well, if KOTOR 2 is designed the same way as that, that means we're nearing the end, but also we don't know what the hell's happening with the story, like, at all. Outside of, again, like, vague things Kreia has mentioned. So that's what's really surprising to me, because I'm like... is there just a whole nother section of the game that we're going to unlock after Crystal Orange? After, you know, Grohlvana is done and, like, we're only halfway through, which would be crazy. Or B, is it just going to kind of, like, all wrap up very quickly once Grohlvana is done? I don't know. Zaboka, components, hyperdrenal stamina, datapad, new recruits. But again, I don't want to know. I'm just musing out loud because it's curious to me.
Note to new students. In the absence of many Sith Masters, basic training has been automated. To begin using the training system, access the nearest student terminal and enter new_recruit to create a new user ID. If you encounter any difficulties, solve them yourself. Students who are too weak to be self-reliant will soon fail here.
Journal entry added. Oh, that might be for like a training side quest or something. Okay. As we explore, we'll do some announcements, current events type stuff, yada, yada, yada. So yes, as I said earlier, Oblivion Remastered is done. The final episode has been uploaded. This place is massive. The final episode has indeed been uploaded and will air this Friday at 10 o'clock a.m., after which there will be a week-long break of no uploaded videos. And then afterwards, Red Dead Redemption 2 will continue until Red Dead Redemption 2 is also finished, which it is very, very close to being finished. At which point, I'll probably do a Sub-Saturday sort of video asking people for feedback. What do you want to see? Is there a game you'd always wanted to see me play that you haven't seen me play? Do you even want to see playthroughs anymore, or should we jump to a different type of content, which I'm also down to do? I want to basically get a bunch of feedback to make the best decision moving forward as to what our next project will be. So keep an eye out for that. Probably in a week or two or so, there will be a Sub-Saturdays that will be pretty important, and if you have an opinion, I would love to hear it in the comment section of that video. Sith Academy Student Terminal, enter student identification, computer access system commands. Error, system commands disabled at this terminal, resetting. Enter new recruit. New recruit recognized, creating new user account. Your new student ID is blah. Memorize your ID. Losing your user ID may result in disciplinary action. Resetting. Okay. I can't even, like, write this down. Oh, no. Man, this game's puzzles are kind of really annoying. Alright, I'm just going to look this up, because I literally was trying to figure out a way to, like, write that down. Student ID in KOTOR 2. Okay, it is 340-1726 dash B853S. $500 X001 So I think it's this.
Greetings, student. Message of the day follows. Due to the absence of a headmaster, we have switched to an automated training system until further notice. Choose a command. Access learning material. Level 1 access granted. Oh, so you have to, like, open up the whole thing this way. I see. Library room open. Take the level 1 written test. Access training room. Error access denied. Message follows. Level 1 students must complete the level 1 written test, which we have to use the library for. Okay. There's nothing else to do there. So it's this one, right? 340-17-2. 6. Login incorrect. B853. Why did they make this so annoying? B853S5. Okay. Learning material training room. Take the level 1. Access learning. Okay, we already did that. Okay. Okay. So anyways, yeah. Other current events. So yes, we'll also be streaming this game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on youtube.com/Grohlvana and also twitch.tv/Grohlvana until it is finished. I have no idea how long we have left. Like I said, if this was KOTOR 1, we'd probably be getting close to the end somewhat soon here. But I don't know. I don't know if this game is as long or not or whatever, so we'll just see. But we'll be streaming that time until it is completed. After which time I may do some sort of stream also where it's like sort of, you know, a big feedback thing where people can give me their feedback, how to make the streams better, what do you want to see from the streams, etc., etc., etc. We may do a sort of thing like that, because I would love to get feedback for that as well. I think it's good to not be reliant on feedback, but I do think it's good to get feedback, and, you know, especially constructive criticism and all that sort of stuff can help you improve in whatever you're doing. Chewed Twi'lek Corpse. Thermal Detonator Datapad Twi'lek Treasure Hunter.
Also, our Discord is open to everybody, so feel free to join. You can click that in the description of the YouTube videos. Feel free to join the Discord. I think any and all future I'm Going Live posts will be through the Discord. I don't think I'm going to do them on Twitter anymore, so yeah, that'll all be through the Discord. So if you want to be alerted when streams are live, that's the way to do it. This is a work log of a Twi'lek treasure hunter. Of interest is the last entry. IJ thinks I'm wasting my time, but I will make it past this damn door even if I have to blow it to bits with the thorium charges. We were sent here for the holocrons, and I refuse to be the only one to return empty-handed. Ooh, Sith assassin. You said you installed TSLRCM. Does it include M478EP? What is that? I don't know what that is.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
The heavily reinforced door has been fused shut. Okay. We'll have to come back with those charges, I guess. Part of me doesn't want your RDR2 content to end. Yeah, it's a masterpiece, as I said, but, you know, we can always do other stuff, obviously. GTA 6 coming out, and then if we're still doing RDR2 and everything else, obviously we wouldn't be able to do that. Definitely interested in GTA 6. Feel like it's going to be another masterpiece. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about is, you know, once GTA 6 comes out, we could do a dedicated, devoted playthrough for it, and it would basically just take up... But that's the thing, is like, I don't know if people are enjoying kind of like one gigantic thing, if they prefer more variety, etc., etc. Definitely trying to err on the side of doing more what I want to do as opposed to, yeah, focusing too much on what the audience wants is definitely a trap that content creators fall into, myself included. Okay, so I guess we're done here. We just want to do the library, which is that. But GTA 6, I definitely want to play at least off camera, so I don't know. And then anything else going on? Patreon channel, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I just recorded the end of Act 1, and hoo boy. Man, oh man. Very exciting game. Yeah, I'm digging Claire Obscure Expedition 33 quite a bit, and the end of Act 1 is quite intense. I didn't even know there were acts, so I wasn't really expecting anything that happened there to happen. So that's on the Patreon channel, and also Baldur's Gate 3, which we're slowly plugging away at, but eventually it will be finished. And then we'll move on to another game there, or at least we'll probably do Claire Obscure all 3 episodes a week until it's finished. That's been fun as well. Killing all these people. You are all dying now, and there's nothing you can do. Error primary buffer overflow data corrupted. Repair bypass all systems to the secondary buffer. Success loading data from secondary buffer. Sith Academy Library Terminal. Select a query. History of the Sith. Error volume has been deleted. Returning to main. Okay, holocrons. Holocrons message follows. The Academy contains a large collection of Sith holocrons. Basic holocrons containing a variety of historical and training information have recently been made available to students in the library. Message ends. Flora and fauna. Error volume has been deleted. The Sith Code. The Sith Code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion... Oh, it's this one again. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. Message ends. Yeah, this game really loves memorization and math puzzles, 2 of which I'm very typically not great at, I gotta say. Got to say. Datapad thorium charges. Contractors,
Read this first. Use the thorium charges in this locker only as a last resort to clear a blocked door. The structure is very old and unstable, and cave-ins could damage or destroy the artifacts we were sent here to collect.
oh, like in this? Thorium charges. I don't know if we have to use that to break open that one door. But we have it. Let's see. Any other current events or anything like that? I think that's as usual everything. Yeah. That's pretty much all the stuff going on at this moment in time. Alright, I think we can go take that test now. RDR2 online story and what character you would RP. Yeah, that'd be fun. I definitely want to move on from Red Dead Redemption 2 after it's done. I don't want to do the online content, but I am interested in it. I didn't really realize that for the longest time. I didn't realize for the longest time that the online content had, like, a story. Typically, I avoid online stuff just because I prefer single-player narratives a lot of the time, but if you give me a story to go along with it, then I'll enjoy it. But I never played much RDR2 online. Sith Academy student terminal, enter student identification. It's got the 6. 340, 1726. 340, 1726. B853 S5. I think it was an S, wasn't it? So I think it's this one. Yes. Take the level 1 written test. So funny that Sith are doing written tests. Level 1 test message follows. The level 1 test contains 5 questions. At the end of the test, you'll be told how many questions you answered correctly. To proceed to level 2, you must correctly answer 4. It's recommended that you study the learning material in the library before proceeding. Question 1. Which of the following Sith Lords does not possess a tomb on Korriban? Nagasato does. Ajunta Paul definitely sounds very familiar. Mark Haragnos as well. Frida Nad. The Frida Nad tomb was on Duxon, so I think it's Frida Nad. Question 2. A number of Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual of the great Marka Ragnos. The ritual required all Sith Lords in attendance to be evenly spaced in a perfect circle. Ludo Kresh led the ritual from the coveted 6th position directly opposite Seamus in the 16th position. How many Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual? Why is this like a Sith test? Why are they doing this type of stuff? A number of Sith Lords conducted the burial ritual. All Sith Lords in attendance to be evenly spaced in a perfect circle. Coveted 6th. Directly opposite Seamus in the 16th. Okay, so then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12. 1, 2, 3. How do I even... These puzzles, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know, like, the pathway. I don't even know, like, how to solve this. Like, logically, I'm trying to even figure out. There's obviously a trick that you have to know to do, but I don't even know what it would be. It's a perfect circle, so it's something about, like, you know, diameter or whatever. Okay, coveted 6th, directly opposite 16. So I'm thinking, like, in terms of quarters, it's like here, and then 16 is here. So that would mean how many are in between, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from 6, there's like 9 in between the 16. Oh, so then you just add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then you just add 5 to 16, right? So it would be like 21. I think it's 21. It's either 21 or 22. I'm going to say 21. Question 3. Which of the following creatures would be least suitable as a pet for a Sith Master? Hasis, Shirak, Tukata, Gizka, Boma Beast. So what's weird is we went into the library and it didn't have answers for any of these, right? So, like, where are you actually supposed to get this information? Least suitable? Oh, so it's just whatever's not on Korriban, I guess. It's either one of these two. I think Boma Beast was not here, right? So I'm going to say Boma Beast. Which of the following statement is not a paradox? The student teaches his instructor, who teaches his student. I always lie. That is a paradox. This statement is false. That's a paradox. To be powerful, one must have an army. To have an army, one must be powerful. To be powerful, one must have an army. To have an army, kind of a paradox, right? Is no the answer to the question? Is no the answer to the question? The student teaches his instructor, who teaches his student. This isn't really a paradox, right? Because it's like the student is teaching the instructor is teaching the student as well. The instructor can learn from teaching the student. I guess I'm going to say this, I don't know. The path to breaking chains is... Oh boy, okay. Power, victory. No, victory was like the end. Passion, strength, power. I think it's this one. Test results. 2 out of 5? Man, really? 2 out of 5. I expected at least 3. 2 out of 5. Okay. I think it's this. Nope. I think it's this. Level 1 written test. Begin test. Did Frieden have a tomb here and then it got moved or something? That might be what's happening here. So we'll say Tulak. Maybe it's Naga. Man, I can't remember. Kreia was talking about these. Marka Ragnos. I feel like it's Frieden, though, right? Unless the corpse was moved. Okay, we'll say Frieden. This is maybe 22. This is maybe a Gizka. And then this is going to be the student teaches his instructor who teaches his student. And then this is going to be passion, strength, power, victory. 3 out of 5. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't even know where I'm going wrong here. This is much harder than I would have thought. Which of the following Sith Lords does not possess a tomb on Korriban? It's got to be Frieden, right? But I do remember his name, so I'm wondering if he has like 2 tombs. We'll say Frieden, and maybe this one's 22. And this one is maybe Boma. Because these 3 are on Korriban. These 2 I don't remember. We'll say Boma Beast. This one... If we assume that we got Boma Beast and the last one correct. Yeah. So I'm going to say the student teaches his instructor who teaches his student, and then this is going to be passion, strength, power, victory. All right. Gotta look it up. I don't know. I don't know. Very curious what the actual answers are. Frieden Nad, so we got that correct. 20. 6, 16. Yeah, okay. 20. Gizka. I always lie? Which of these following statements is not a paradox? Okay. And then passion, strength, power, victory. Damn, man. I've been batting horrendously with these puzzles. Test results. 5 out of 5 tests passed. Account status upgraded to level 2. Returning to main menu. Trading room. Level 2 access granted. Oh, yeah. I remember that room, too. That was like a weird thing in the first game. Access learning material. Okay. More Sith assassins. Yeah, Frieda Nad made sense. I couldn't tell if that was like a trick question or not. The 20, I'm still trying to understand. It's like 6 on one quarter, and then it's directly across. So you would think it's like counting the amount, right? 6 to 16. That one's definitely going over my head. Gizka sounds familiar, but I don't even remember what a Gizka is. And a Boma Bee, same thing. I don't remember. Okay, that's the library. What's this again? We might have to use the thing for that. I don't know. So let's go directly across here. And then, what was the other one? Yeah, I always lie is not a paradox. I always lie. I don't know. It's a slow brain day for me. Tough day to be doing puzzles, honestly. You add some of them right and then change them, as is usual. Okay, is one of these the training facility? That's still locked. Training facility is opened. Sith Academy training room terminal, enter command. Begin training sequence, computer access system commands. Error, system commands disabled at this terminal, resetting. Begin training sequence, error level 2 training sequence corrupted, resolving. Resolved, level 16 training sequence initiated. Are we level 16? That'd be kind of funny. Oh no, not starving Tucatus. Oh, however will we deal?
A weakness is revealed.
Man, nothing ever resists. Nothing ever resists our Force Storm. I'm really surprised. I saw it say resisted and I was like, huh? Computer panel. Training complete, processing results. Training failed. Reason, time elapsed. Infraction unacceptable, performance for level 16 student. Report to detention room for disciplinary action. That's probably across the way. Yep. Okay. I really like, yeah, this is a cool, I like what they did with Korriban in this game. Kind of like a, almost like a Metroidvania or something, you know? Is that the Jedi?
Oh, yes. I felt this Jedi's death shortly after we arrived on Korriban.
I thought that was like the Jedi we were hunting. Vosh? Oh, it is. I might have killed her myself. She was one of the responsible for my exile. Quickest to reject me? I might have killed her myself. She was one of those responsible for my exile. So she's just dead? We don't even get to kill her? Well, that's disappointing. Also, I just realized, yeah, we're still going to have to deal with Atris and Tilo, so I'm wondering if that's where the game ends. Okay. Sith Academy Detention Room Terminal, enter command, computer access system commands. Root authorization required. Enter identification. Go back. Schedule disciplinary action. Target for disciplinary action. Self. Disciplinary action scheduled. Detention center staff will execute disciplinary action. You can target yourself. Master Lana Vash. Datapad Lana Vash. This is the journal of Master Lorna Vash. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. I am no fool, but I fell neatly into their trap. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side, such as I have never seen before. Though he was cunning enough to capture me, he seems otherwise to be a volatile brute, and therefore should be easily coerced. If I keep my wits about me, I have no doubt I will escape this situation. Before I was captured, I managed to create a system account under my name on the console in the room here. That will allow me to open the door back to the valley. Lightsaber. Okay. Lorna Vash. System access granted. Enter command, open front door. Well, that's kind of disappointing, but I'm assuming it's because they were like, well, shit, we need to have him fight Darth Nihilus. We don't want to have him fight a Jedi and Darth Nihilus, so maybe we'll just have... Although, is that Nihilus? Now I'm confused. Who's... Because she was referring to somebody else. I don't know. The better version of the restored Nog. Okay, someone's waiting for us over there. Let's make a save. Did we do everything here? We didn't blow open those doors because I wasn't sure if there was another way to open them or not. Hopefully we'll get another chance here because I think this might be the big confrontation.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. It is fitting you came here. I have studied you and found nothing but weakness. Yet still she clutches at you, as if you are all that gives her life.
I wonder if I just figured something out with the main plot, but I don't even want to say it. Okay. How do you know Kreia? What do you want with her? What does Kreia want with me? Enough words. Let's end this. If you're here for a battle, let's get on with it. I think we would genuinely be curious, though. How do you know Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
What do you want with her?
I want her to die and see all that she has built cast down. All that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
What does Kreia want with me?
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
If you want revenge on her.
Well, actually, that wouldn't even make sense, because then we would die with that bond, right? I'm curious what he says here, though.
If you're here for battle, let's get on with it.
You are a wretched thing. A thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master. And that is why you will die.
Okay, that's very interesting. This guy is Darth Sion. The whole entire game I was thinking that he was Darth Nihilus. People were mentioning Nihilus in the chat. So now that makes me think, where Darth Nihilus then? Where the white masked person? Unless we're not. I mean, yeah, okay, now that's... the whole entire playthrough I thought this guy was Darth Nihilus. But I don't even want to continue along this line of questioning because I'm wondering, like, what if I did or did not get spoiled somehow. I mean, so the white mask guy has to be Darth Nihilus then, because everybody kept mentioning him in the chat. So now I'm just wondering if they're literally doing, like, what my original theory was, where it's same story as KOTOR 1, where pretty much you're, like, a really bad Sith Lord, and you forgot about it, and then you can be him again. I don't know. Obviously, don't let me know in the chat, but okay. Yeah, the whole time I thought this guy was supposed to be Darth Nihilus. Anyways, all right, he's got some assassins. Let's be smart here. Let's do... I think we always start with Plague. And then we hit him with Force Storm to get rid of his ads.
Who wants to die first?
Okay, let's use a heal. Wow, I think he knocked me down to like 1 HP there. I don't even know how he didn't kill me. Okay. Another Plague. He somehow fully healed himself, too. And then kill.
Scion. He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
I won't run from that corpse.
There will be another time, but it is not now, not here, while Korriban runs through him.
She protects him, shields him. Find him, hunt him wherever he travels. He will not escape me again. I will bring his corpse to her, cast it at her feet. It will be as if killing her children. I will kill all she protects, all she shields, until her hands are drenched in blood.
Yeah, I don't think they were mentioned. Maybe Scion. I don't know. Yeah, as somebody that doesn't really know much about Star Wars lore and all that, maybe they did kind of talk about... Oh, man, so we're not able to get the charges. There's just holocrons. We might be able to come back, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I confused versus what chat was talking about. I don't even, like I said, really want to talk about it because I don't know if we're verging on spoilers or what. That's interesting, though. I feel like I have heard of Scion before, but I don't know if it was just chat discussing him as a, like, Star Wars character in the lore or whatever. I really don't know. But now, I'm interested to see what happens. Here's the Chirac Cave, which we're going to save until after that. Half-eaten corpse. Energy baton and datapad to Kata and Chirac. This datapad appears to have belonged to a Sith Tukata trainer. I have released several of my best trained Tukata into the caves to finally eradicate the Chirac infestation. So far, so good. My only concern is the eagerness the beasts have for the hunt. I must apply extra punishment to the Tukata that ignore their masters before they revert back to their predatory nature. Chirac. One of my favorite parts of the game. Yeah, everybody seemed to be hinting that this was an interesting part. I definitely wonder what it could be. Chemicals and credits. Credits. Did not like it one bit. Well, I don't know. We're flying blind here. We'll see what happens. The Oblivion imps, I know. They reminded me of that as well. I'm curious, yeah, why everybody likes this part, or why at least it seems to be quite interesting. I wonder if it could be something left over from KOTOR 1? Because, what? Yeah, this was... I feel like there was a cave here too, right? Good luck storming the castle. Okay, this place is quite large. I guess we'll just pick a location and go to the end. Same cave, but a new section was added. I can't remember what we did in the cave in KOTOR 1.
To battle. Soon you shall know. A weakness is revealed.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this cave existing, but I don't remember what story content or like what was accomplished going through it. Sith Corpse. The runaway Sith students you were asked to hunt down? Oh, I vaguely remember that. Vaguely remember that. Okay, let's go this way.
I shall make this one see.
Oh, I definitely remember this giant chasm. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I definitely prefer KOTOR 2. I don't know, it's weird. I think they're both close in terms of quality and like what they accomplish. I think they're both great games. Jiao Shay meditation gloves. They're both really close in like terms of quality. I think it comes down to like, you know, what you prefer in terms of what the planets cover, which planets you go to, which companions you have. This is a much more dark themed video game, it seems. So yeah, I would say I prefer KOTOR 2 for sure, but they're so close, I don't really think like one's better than the other. Yeah, we completed the academy section. The only thing we missed was blowing up the steel doors, because we couldn't really do it after we progressed too far. You turn the blur from fast running off. Whoa, Jolie's robe. Jolie's robe? Yeah, I just want to see it, dude. Why is it yellow? Restricted to neutral. That's right, he was like a neutral Jedi. Defense bonus 3, charisma 4, regenerate force points 1. Jolee Bindo remained outside of the Jedi Order in his pursuit of knowledge. These powerful yet unassuming robes were believed to have been owned by him, though his current whereabouts is unknown. These robes can be upgraded with some underlays. So yeah, he was a companion in KOTOR 1. That's interesting. Unarmed Specialist 7. Stealth, demolitions, or computer use. I guess computer use would still be the best. And a new power. Destroy droid. For sure. How do you turn the blur for fast running off? Yeah, I like that it's... I mean, this game is a mystery to me currently because, yeah, all of your companions seem to be dark-sided or at least can very easily be, you know, turned to the dark side. Obviously, the game is called the Sith Lords. It feels much more dark in general in terms of atmosphere and everything, which I like a lot. Typically, I always prefer the darker-themed games, like Majora's Mask to Ocarina. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, I definitely remember this massive chasm. This place is huge. doors were the best part. The ones we were supposed to blow up. Well, hopefully, whenever we can return or whatever, we can go back there. Bum, 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 bum. The cave is the real prize. Well, I'm really excited. I'm curious. Obviously, don't spoil it, but I wonder if it's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be a companion or maybe somebody from KOTOR 1. Like, what could it be? That or a boss fight? Maybe like a Darth Malik's armor? Excuse me? Arca Jeth? Who's Arca Jeth? Who are these people? Alima Kito. Where is that? Armor. Why can't I see it? Darth Malik's armor. Am I crazy? We just picked that up, did we not? Is it like some sort of key weapon or something? Or key item? Oh, there it is. Feats required: armor proficiency light. Cannot equip Bow. Why can Bowder not equip anything? Defense bonus 7, max dex bonus 4, restricted to dark side. Strength regen does not restrict use of force powers. Oh, hell yes. It's actually a downgrade, I think. I should be able to wear it, right? I'm confused. Yep, there it is. Actually not. Oh, it's kind of cool, I guess. That skirt, that half skirt. Okay. Definitely thought it was going to look cool, cooler, but whatever. We'll wear it for a bit. What's up, Melted Stream? Welcome to the stream. Don't think you can go back to the academy. Man, I hate that all these games...
I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
I know the dark side when I feel it. I'm not going to be able to pass here. I'll have to be the rear guard for this campaign.
I sense a great presence within this tomb. Master, it calls to you.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
I'm not ready yet. Yeah, everyone's hyping up this cave. I'm curious. I mean, we should be fine. Let's make a save. What could it be? I mean, this is like Old Republic era. It's not like we're gonna see... It's not like we're gonna see, Darth Vader. Right? I'll go on alone. Yeah, what's around the Old Republic era that it could be? It sounds like people are hyping up some sort of, like... referenced thing, but I don't know what it would be. Is there any entity that has existed since the Old Republic? Maybe some Darth that I don't know?
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
Oh, Revan, duh. Oh, yeah. I guess Revan's still mysteriously disappearing, right? Also, this is Malik, and I think that was Bastila at the end. I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War. This is a test. All of this is just a test. Enough games. Draw your lightsaber and fight. I think we would be smarter than that. I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
So that's definitely Malik, right? Before full Sith, basically. Yeah. I joined without hesitation against the wishes of the Council. You won't take me to the dark side. The war doesn't turn out how you expect. You should listen to the Jedi Council. Do you know you're just a vision? I forget how pompous Malik was before he tasted real power. I forgot how pompous Malik was before he tasted real power.
I am proud that Revan and I will be taking up our lightsabers for the good of the Republic, without the blessings of the Council. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
That's definitely Bashful at the end, right? Straight up. I had to do it. The Council was taking too long. The Mandalorians would have won. I'm not going to tell you why. The strongest of the Order went there. I sensed opportunity. I wanted to fight, to use my abilities to kill the enemy. Joining you was a mistake, a terrible mistake that haunts me to this day. I couldn't sit by while so many suffered. The strongest of the Order went there. I sensed opportunity.
A wise decision. Conflict often reveals much hidden within a person, their true strength. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors, while planets burned.
We never gave them a chance to reveal their plan. I still won't tell you anything. My reasons are my own. I think they were making a mistake. We barely won the war just in time. When aren't they wrong? They're misguided fools. I don't know what they were planning, but I should have trusted in their wisdom. When aren't they wrong? They're misguided fools.
You have learned much. You no longer need to obey their hollow teachings. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? Knowing what it costs the rest?
I wouldn't do anything differently. My choices have made me the person I am today. I would have heeded the Council's warning and missed the carnage of the war. Never. And miss the carnage of the war? Never.
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent. And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council. I didn't follow you then, and I certainly won't now. What's in it for me? I will join you. Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council.
She didn't join us that day, but in time, she came to our way of thinking. And even before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
Didn't follow you then, and I certainly won't now. What's in it for me? I will join you. I mean, yeah, I feel like we would join. Curious where all this is leading. What's in it for me?
More power than the Jedi can ever offer you.
I will join you.
The first lesson will be carved in your flesh. Pain is the ultimate teacher, and the lesson begins now.
Okay, is this even possible? Oh my god. So who are these people? Talvin Karyaga Sin, Talvon Isan, Malik, Nisotsa, Zaset Terep, and Bastula. Can we do this? I don't know. I guess we focus you. And I'm gonna put a Master Force Scream and then just see how much damage I can output here. Okay. Let's do Plague into kill. Did he get the save against Plague? You can't save against Plague. What are you doing? Okay, in that case, Force Storm. Jesus. Okay, we gotta use one of these. Did he kill me? What's happening? It's like not showing me my action bar. I don't know why. Okay, he's dealing crazy damage. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening. It's like glitched or something. Huh? This is really, really weird. Okay, we gotta go for it now, I think. Yeah, why is he resisting everything? Okay. So what the hell is this then? Bum bum ba ba da bum. Let's take a look at our journal.
A hidden power. You were confronted with a vision of the past when Malak recruited you and other Jedi for the Mandalorian Wars. You had to choose whether or not to go with Malak and the others.
And we've got, like, whatever this is. Korriban's Secret Tomb. Map note from Chirac Cave. This, right? Entry chamber. Okay, well, I don't know what to expect here, but yeah, that's definitely interesting. I don't know how much of that is real and how much of that was manipulation by Malak's ghost or whoever that is. I have no clue. But this is exciting. We'll end here for today, and we'll continue this on Wednesday. If you would like to follow our journey, next stream Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So this must be Darth Nihilus? But we haven't seen anything with him. I love his design, and I love that mask. It's so cool. Probably my favorite Sith design. Whew! All right. A little bit extra long stream today. Let's catch up with the chat real quick, and then we will call it a stream, ladies and gentlemen. A history lesson? What's up, Danka Wanka? Force Wave? I don't know. I really don't know what is and is not restored content at the end of the playthrough. If anybody could tell me what was and was not, I'd appreciate it, because I really have no idea. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be where we end. Like I said, we're streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on youtube.com/Grohlvana and twitch.tv/Grohlvana until KOTOR 2 is finished, at which point we'll figure out what to do moving forward in terms of consistently streaming or not. We'll see where everybody stands, including myself, obviously. Thanks so much for watching this stream. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, Oblivion Remastered finale on Friday. Have a wonderful Tuesday and Wednesday and Monday night. And I'll see you there. Adios!